Alright, what's up, Impeccable? Yes. Today, I think we're going to make twisting blades first. It's like the first thing I want to make. And then from there, we'll make some other stuff. PoE2 Friday, yes. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, probably no Diablo, to be honest. We're going to be 30 hours a day in PoE. So what do we got to swap? Alright, so we don't really need to swap too much to make poison twisting blades work. I want to test out first what we need to actually swap out. So first off, obviously we already have twisting blades. We don't need... Okay, so this one's giving us 10, so that's basically all the points into it. Oh, the first thing we're going to definitely do... So this has to be 22. Whoops. I took out too many. I need the stealth. And what else do we want? But it's not too bad that it's cooled down. Okay, we can put 1 point into that. Because I need to I need to put points into every single one of these. I would say probably Shadow out of all of them is the weakest. Dang, yeah, we need to max this thing out. Okay, oh, you see we are kind of out of points now. Oof, okay. Okay, we don't need stun grenades. We don't need unstoppable. We have set rune. We could drop this skill completely. Okay. Okay, so that consumes ferocity. So we need some way to get ferocity. 25%. Ugh, okay, that's pretty low. Oh, well, we're supposed to get all of these, right? We're supposed to get all the side upgrades for free. One of the things that we get with this new set, because we're going to be trying some new stuff today. Alright, so one of the sets is... Oh, do we have room? Oh, this one's +3 core skills. Alright. Oh, wait, that... Damn, that's had 2 grenade skills. Oh, well, it's gone now. Rip that item. I think we get rid of these, to be honest. Because, like, I just don't have room. We can, go for those again, Kappa. So I want to save... Which ones do I want to save? Oh. Why is there a bunch of these ones in here? Oh, this is for the Dreadclaws build. Do I want to keep the Dreadclaws? I mean, it's basically, I have all of them maxed out. I feel like it's such a waste to just throw them away. But I need room. So do we have any other room? Oh, okay, we have some sort of thing that we can just open. So that'll be easy. Hello! 59936. Twisting Blade is fun? Nice. So is Rogues not fixed? Oh, I don't know. I haven't checked. Is that another Azrath? This one's better. Ooh, it has all stats though. It's kind of a nice thing to have. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to run the set for... Is it Sightless? Okay, no, it's not that one. The... What's the set? Is it the... it's the purple one. Okay. let's do a couple rolls on these. So we're gonna swap some of these. 2 to grenade skills is like okay, but the rest are not very good. So we're gonna go reroll these to just become something good. Agility, dang. I don't think you can just make a Shadow Step build. I rolled into a greater affix, but unfortunately it did not roll what we wanted. We're just looking for, like, ranks to core skills, really. HP is actually a pretty decent stat to get in one of these, thinking about it. 4,000 shadow damage? Is that, like, actually enough? Wait. It's actually not even that bad. Oh, that's a greater affixed one. I'm thinking about this. Wonder if that can actually be scaled in other ways, but either way, I probably will just re-roll it, but for now I'm keeping it until we get to +2. Skills. Cutthroat skills. There we go. Boom. Finally. Oh, these are the same one. We only need 4 of these, by the way, so. We have one. What is this one? Lenore. Marksman. Oof. I want to do cutthroat. Ooh, but it's 3. I can't delete it. It's too good. It's too good. Do these have plus for cutthroat? Okay, hell yeah. Nice, we got another one. Oh, is it the same? No, it's different. Good, good, good. And we need, oh, I think we need one more, so I might have to get rid of one of these. Damn! Probably it's going to be this one. Alright. Max life is, we already have that one. Beru. Beru's got... Okay, so I think, damn, I really don't want to reroll that one. Shoot. Alright, well, just for a run or two, we are going to keep these. And then we just need to get one more of the Spellbound. And then we'll be a-okay. So we'll just go do some pits. I think this build could probably do... It could do T12, but it'd probably be slow. Let's try 90. I don't have any extra goblin bags? Extra goblin bags? Oh, is there the goblin event coming up or something, right? Or what's the new event? I think there's supposed to be something new, right? We didn't put points into these. Oh, dang. I'll put points into this later. I'll mess with it in a bit. I thought there was one that grants you barrier. Oh, so that adds damage. Oh, you can get basically infinite energy with that. Okay, but we're gonna be able to do that later. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about now, Impeccable. You're talking about the ones from Echoing. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, we need a Mott Rune. There we go. We don't have grenades, right? We swapped off some other like thing before.
Curse this place. I'm being followed.
Twisting Blades actually is really strong, like very strong. Once you get started though, it's like really good. But instead of crushing, we can play conceded and then be good to go. So ranks to it. 42 ranks. That's pretty good. Yeah, Twisting Blades has just been always really strong. It's still really good. Have to reroll enemies for chance of GA charms. I don't really need the greater affixes on charms, to be honest. I'm not really too worried about that. Like, I understand you can get, you know, basically 6 ranks in our case, right? 6 ranks of something. It doesn't seem that bad. Yeah, it's going pretty smooth, though. Yes, Rez, the blades are looking very strong. But we still have a long ways to go for upgrades. Specifically, the gem strength. Did we get none? We've got no... Man, we got none on that. It's fine. We can just do some war plans till then. Cross Undercity. Because this build's pretty fast. So we can just start working on war plans. We can also get charms through that. I like playing this build in general because Rogue is a class that's pretty fast already anyways. Why is it so laggy? How do you get the crab with the knife pet? I'll check right after we finish this run.
You have strength. I wonder, are your fangs as sharp as mine? Enough drinks.
Can we survive this?
The trap is sprung. Now, sisters.
Not what I consider like super comfy, but we can definitely survive it. This is Twisting Blades.
It is done.
Wait, do I have like I probably have a bunch of points for activities. Can we do that now? No, you have to get it before. Oh, what else do we got? Oh, I'll get those XP orbs. I definitely want those. Okay, how much do we get? So, let's see, what's inside the materials? Oh wait, 300 Forgotten Souls is actually pretty good. Wait, that's actually an insane amount. 32 Neath Iron. So, this thing is actually not bad at all, because I was kind of curious. This is T12, by the way, that's actually something important. But we have, like, a boss trophy. Cooling Tuning Prism is really good. Okay, so these are really, two Tuning Prisms. And then we got just whatever small materials. But the 300 Forgotten Souls, I would say, is actually a pretty good thing. And then the Tuning Prisms, yeah, those are all great stuff. And then Neath Iron, like 30 of this, that was not bad at all. Not too bad. But let's see how this build handles T12. Hello, Lucky Chances. How you doing? Thank you so much for the heart. Morning to you as well. Is this the Druid build? No, this is not Druid. This is the Rogue. I need one more item, and then we can make a imbue build. Curious to see how the imbue build works. Greed Shrine. Okay, I think without gem strength, we'll tap out pretty soon. Like, you could probably do like a 110, 120, but then that'll be it for this. It's still good. But I want to try it with the Poison Imbue, because Poison Imbue made the thing go absolutely crazy before. I'm curious to see how it is this season. And there's a lot of better, like, aspects for Imbue. Well, that guy's doing damage. So it's like a 5-minute 100. So it would be like too inefficient right now. But all we need is that one charm. We can do Ice Monk. Oh, for PoE? Why Ice Monk? Is there like some new stuff with it? I want to play the new class because you can tame bosses, and that just seems like it's gonna go crazy. Being able to tame any boss in the game is like, I'm 100% getting that first. Want to take that giant gorilla with a big pillar? Which class is more fun? Lightning Ball, Sorcerer, or Counter Evade? They play similar. I mean, it's basically like having a bunch of things spin around you. I would say Sorc is going to feel way stronger. Sorc is like objectively stronger. Plus Sorc, you can get like so many more builds off of that class. One more floor and we'll be good. And once you get those blades spinning around you, and you just keep on hitting stuff, it's very, very strong. But the bosses just have so much HP. I think one of them requires them to be like crowd control or something though. So we'll have a nice little extra bonus on that one. Alright, come on, give me one of the purples. One of the purples. No, no purple, but we can reroll one of these maybe into a purple, which is an option. Okay, we can maybe reroll that one. This one doesn't really do anything either. Oh wait, but we were saving these because of the other thing, right? The was it like a 1 in 4 chance? Roughly. Oh wait, we've got to upgrade our gems. Half the reason why we came in. All right. The Ice Imbue with the new Freeze Ring. Oh, is that in PoE, or are you talking about in this one, Necro? In Diablo.
Mainlander, what brings you?
Drop the build you're struggling to clear pit 100. Oh, for Ball Lightning, Hypocat. Yeah, that Ball Lightning Sorc build is already uploaded. So if your goal is to do pit 100, that build will do it really easily too. Oh wow, we got it on first try. Amazing. All right, now we just got to keep on re-rolling this one because we just need to run. What is it? Mulferberu. All right, let's get this last one, and then we get to play a brand new class. Well, a brand new build. I mean, we just want one that has +2 like skills. Ooh, that's a pretty nice one. It's a Linta. Do we have Linta? All stats is pretty nice. It really isn't that bad at all. So I'm gonna take it, especially since it's GA all. It's double GA, in fact. All right, new set, guys. New set. Actually, do we need another one? We have Cutthroat, all stats, Cutthroat. Oh, we have 2 all stats. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. So now we have Imbues, and we don't even have to equip them, but we have to change our specialization to Inner Sight. And then Inner Sight has actually crazy ones. You guys want to see how crazy Inner Sight ones are? Inner Sights are freaking amazing. You get a 200 multiplier, but since it's on a 2-hander, oh my gosh, it's going to go crazy, guys. Look at this. A 384 multi. Now, that's only on bosses, though, basically. But while it's full, we gain like a 200 multiplier, so that's pretty crazy. Now, also on top of that, another thing that's really good is going to be any of the Imbue. The Imbues actually have a lot of really great ones. Imbue skills have a up to 100%. I don't even understand the point of that. When casting, I'm not even gonna cast in any Imbue. Shadow Clone's Mimic, ooh, that's like pretty good. I'm not sure if that actually works for the Shadow Clone. In fact, our Shadow Clone might not even be viable. I think the only good one is maybe the potency over here. But I don't even think that this works. What does Shadow Clone even do for our build? I don't think we can actually use Shadow Clone in this build. And if you guys are wondering why, it's because it won't apply the Imbue unless we get the thing and we actually manually push Imbue, which at that point I don't even want to do it. So, I'm pretty sure we get all of the upgrades. Now it says side upgrades, so I'm gonna need to do a small test over here to see how this works, because it says that you get all the side upgrades for free. Hello Blades, how you doing? You need help with Diablo 4? Well, ask away, brother. So how it works is going to mark something, and we should be applying all of the imbues. It's kind of hard to see because there's so many. Right, it should give us all the imbues. Let me read it. Your imbuable skills apply all imbuements. Let me remove the set rune first to see if we're still getting freeze. Okay. So Inner Sight needs to be up. I'm not seeing it. I'm only seeing Shadow Imbue. Something ain't adding up over here. Well, I can see that it's... I think that's taking poison damage. What if we add this over here? Not really seeing any crazy amounts over here. It's like 500 million per tick, so that's like 1 billion in terms of damage. But we could just go in and see how it's performing. I also need to activate stealth so I can get my other bonus, but we're supposed to get all the imbuements. Is it all imbuements equipped? Because that's like a completely different thing. Oh, you... Okay, I'm seeing him get frozen. Okay. Which is good, that's what we want to see. But he's supposed to still get frozen. And I'm not seeing it. I don't think it works. Unless I have to recast it. It's not freezing him at all. It says that we get all of our imbuements. While inner sight is active, your imbuable skills apply all imbuements. So, like, if I'm activating this, we should be freezing him too. But it doesn't seem to work at all. Huh. Once you use it, you get the other two. Once we use our imbuable skill, look, I'll activate poison. I don't see him freezing. Do you see him freezing at all? Now, if I activate my freeze, I can see him getting frozen. See? So I don't think it works. What build are we using? So right now we're playing Twisting Blades, but I wanted to use this set. It says your imbuable skills gain all of their side upgrades, their potency is increased, and then while inner sight is active, your imbuable skills apply all imbuements. Inner sight is this mechanic over here. But it seems like we only really get the shadow damage. Like it's only applying that one. If I stop attacking, you can see he still takes damage ticks. But I don't know why it's not... Like, I don't even know if... Is he taking poison damage? I see, like, green on him. I'm assuming that's poison. But I also see, like, some sort of shadows on him. So, is there shadow dot, too? I don't know if we actually get that. Okay, that doesn't really help out. Or when it expires. Casting it. Okay, I don't think we ever get the casting. Like, I don't think this counts ever as casting Shadow Imbue. Yeah, it doesn't even count. So when it automatically activates, it doesn't count. When you freeze an enemy while cold imbued, you gain a stack of overpower. Okay. Okay. So we can see that that clearly works. Without taking it, right? Okay. And I'm going to double check to make sure that that wouldn't activate if I removed one of these, right? Because then we don't have the set bonus. Oh, imbuable skills have a chance to activate Inner Sight. Wow, that's off of lucky hit. But it's weird because it says while Inner Sight is active, imbuable skills are imbued by Shadow by default. But let me see if we still get the overpower stacks. Okay, so we are not getting it. So that means the side upgrades works, but it's saying that you get all imbues is just a lie. So while Inner Sight is active, your imbuable skills apply all imbuements. I don't know. Like, can I just... So if I activate Frost and then this one, do I still get cold? There's no freeze whatsoever. But if I activate it and then I hit him now, I can see him literally getting frozen. So I think that this set just doesn't work. I'm reading it wrong? What am I not understanding here? If someone knows how it works. Only activated and imbued? Imbuable skills apply all imbuements. How am I reading that wrong? While Inner Sight is active, your imbuable skills apply all the imbuements. So you should be getting everything, right? Like, what am I not understanding? Because it gives you all the side upgrades. So when you kill a pack, you see the shadow explosions. You know it's working. The way I understood it, when you activate it. Oh no, I think the shadow works perfectly fine. How do you get greater affixes on charms? Oh, so you just keep on re-rolling them. You don't understand it? Yeah, I think that it's just bugged. It just doesn't even work. Because it doesn't apply... The only imbuement that I actually wanted to play was poison. But, I mean, you can upkeep it up 100% of the time anyway, so it's not that bad, because it's 8 seconds you activate poison imbuement. But, we can try this. Let's try this first. But, like, one thing that does really suck is this doesn't work. So we don't even need to take the side upgrades, because it gives us those for free, and we already tested it out. That works. Let's see. Energy regen. Okay, that could be kind of nice. Oh, I needed that. Evading. So it's like a pretty weak dot, but it's still like ticking for damage. But I mean, getting all these upgrades are kind of nice. But we can just try playing with this one and this one. Considering I know the Shadow Imbue is activating. Like, that's not a issue at all. The main thing that's not activating in the build... actually, we should just put this at 20. And then we'll test this out and we'll see how it plays inside of, like, the pit. Because we don't need to activate Shadow Imbue. We only need to use Poison Imbue. I wanted just to play Poison, but I didn't want to manually push the button every single time. So my thought process was, oh, okay, cool, I don't have to pop it every single time. We can just have the skill automatically activated, but we'll see how it performs. See if it's like trash or if it's actually good. This is worse than the last set that we were playing, man. This is like so bad? This is terrible. No imbuements was so much better. No, I don't even think that set works, guys. Like, that set just sucks. It's not even like slowly cooking or anything. It's just bad. Okay, so what are we like hitting for the ticks on the poison imbue? It's like, yeah, it's like 1 billion for tick. Okay, so it's really bad. Now we can try Shadow next. I'm gonna try Shadow only. I don't think that set works. Inner sight needs to be up for it to work. Yeah, we did check that out. So like, I understand how it works. Like, you know, we got to have a little eye thing up, but it's still not doing the damage it's supposed to do. So I guess we can try just Shadow, but I don't think that there is a point. Because I'm getting the benefit of freeze? Well, only when I manually push it, I get the benefit of the freeze. That's what you're talking about. Oh wow, I'm taking a lot of damage. Yeah, that thing is just terrible, man. You guys notice a big difference, right? I just think that the set doesn't work. Okay, so yeah. Alright, but we can still play Poison Twisting Blades. We just can't play with that set because the set, I genuinely don't even feel like it's on. It's like it's like disabled or something. I have the whole set. Maybe this is causing it to be bugged. Maybe you cannot play, like, for some reason it just doesn't work with this set. I don't know. We have four. Yeah, we have. Like, I needed to make sure that it was actually equipped, but yeah, we have it equipped. Which is the ones that we're using for this one. Why did we save this one? This one's trash. Or is it using one trash one? Manure. Oh, these are the gold drop, right? Okay, get that bonus XP. Alright, so now we have this set. And we'll do the same thing. And we'll see way, way, way bigger differences in damage. But I also wanted to try... I wanted to play poison specifically. We have no poison multipliers right now. Oh, but this one will not grant us all side upgrades for free. So... Oh, and also we don't have... Let's see... We don't have to play Inner Sight anymore. Maybe this thing doesn't work. I don't know. But it didn't really matter because the build doesn't need Inner Sight. We can go back to preparation just for the damage reduction, but then we'd also have to push into ultimate to actually gain the benefit of it. But I'm wondering if this is, if it like somehow is like reversing the damage, like it's not even gaining the damage. Something about cutthroat skills. What is it? I don't know what we were playing before. Oh, there's corruption over there. Let's see. Let's throw in another aspect over here. Let's see what would be much better. Is there anything for poison? When your poison damage critically strikes, you deal 60x. It's like a normal amount. It's just like the same multiplier. Most of the multipliers now are like 60. Let's see what else can we run in here. That'd be good. Frozen Memories is actually pretty good, considering it's tripled against Frozen. Yeah, that's actually really good. I think Cold with Frozen Memories is pretty good, but then you get to a boss and then you do 0 damage, so that's like really bad. I think we could maybe run Edge Masters. Okay, hindered or weak. I want just something that's like 100% uptime. What's shivering? 80? Oh, it could go to 90. That's actually not too bad. But again, you have to freeze the target in order to get that benefit. But you could run that one ring. There's really nothing that's like really good. Ideally, I would try to get those unique gloves and then run a different one over there. What's the other cutthroat one? It's like once you crowd control. Weakening or crowd controlling an enemy. Okay, we can throw that one in over here. I don't know if I want to put Edge Master here, but it's just the highest like rolled aspect that I have. So we can try this now, and then we'll see how good is Poison Twisting Blades, but we need to put the points in. Because we're not going to do Shadow Envy because it was terrible. I never really liked that other than for like Dance of Nice for clear speed. Generates 30 energy. Casting points when it consumes 2 stocks for it increased. Okay, that's not too bad. So we can get more ferocity with this one. That's definitely worth it. And then we'll get the one where it weakens them so it works on bosses. Okay, that's actually not too bad. 30% chance to reduce the cooldown. I'd rather get the crit one because I have crit in the build anyways. Alright, we'll try this and we'll see what it looks like and we'll modify it from there. What's the best druid for T12 build? You don't want to push pits but clear fast. Boulder, Big Papa. Look at the Boulder druid build. That would be definitely the one I would recommend. Let's see, do we have fat DPS or is it terrible? Dude, it feels like something broke on the build. Alright, we have like no resource. Okay, let's go back to Inner Sight just for the resources, because it's really great for that. I think that set is just actually broken though. Like, you guys notice we're actually doing damage now? Granted, we're taking way more damage as well. I think we have to go get dot multi. It's so weird that it was performing so much better before. Feels like I have like Fist of Fate or something on. Like it's very inconsistent for damage. I have to also remember I have to manually cast it every whatever duration. I mean, it's killing stuff. But right now, keep in mind, guys, we don't have any damage over time multiplier, which is not a bad idea to get, because right now we're all in crit. But I think the smarter thing to run here is actually to run the ice one. So we can try ice too. That other one gives you such a big multiplier, it's 200. It's just too hard to beat. Is it worth farming war plants? Yeah, definitely. Just to get like a variety of loot, and also that way you don't get too bored of the game, because if you play only one form of like any video game, you'll get bored of it. Yeah, I think we go ice, guys. Ice is going to be the move, because poison doesn't work really that well with crit. It's only 25x multiplier, so it's pretty low. I guess we can grant 4 energy. Let's see. I don't think we really need the reduction of cooldown. Oh, you know what I was just thinking about? Hold on. We actually removed all... You know why we were doing such little damage, guys? Hold on. Hold on. I think we can't really say that this build sucks. I actually removed the Severin, which means all the vulnerable damage just got removed. So, before I sign poison out as trash, let's at least give it a fair shot. I removed the wolves, and our wolves are the source of vulnerability, which is actually pretty important. But it shouldn't make that much of a difference. We're gonna at least try it though. Yeah, that could make a difference here, having the wolves. But it should be a 3-second kill anyways, because how it works is we have exploit in the build. So with exploit, that provides us with 3 seconds of vulnerability. Then after that 3 seconds is up, I don't know, the build just feels terribly squishy. Like, it feels so bad. Like, Flurry felt 1,000 times better. In fact, like, we're dying now. Why is poison so bad without dot? I guess it is a damage over time, but at the same time I'm looking at it like, well, they give you the node where if you crit with poison, you can still get a multiplier, but it's 25x. I think it's just terrible. But I think with cold, it's going to be way, 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 way better. Alright, so with cold, get the energy. I think the barrier would actually be very nice. This one looks kind of fun too. If we played Godslayer, I think I would really love that. And cold immune chills an enemy. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Okay, but yeah, the cold multipliers I think are way better. So what is it? Do they call it like freeze or something? Frozen memories. Yeah, this is tripled. So that one's a pretty massive one. So look at that multiplier. Let's see how this build is now. So this is 88 or 90 times 3, which is it's quite nice. It's a pretty big multiplier. Okay, so we have big damage against frozen enemies now. And then this one over here. Let's see what this one gives us. Okay, so it's 75 critical strike damage against frozen or stunned. They have to be hit by your stun grenades. I don't really have a way to drop stun grenades other than... I think you can get a thing with dash to drop it. Up to 80x. What's our current one right now? Weakening or crowd controlling. I think that that's fine. Because it's 6 seconds. Ooh, whoa! Piercing cold. Whoa, hold on. This is insane. Hold on. We're gonna slap this bad boy on this. I'm so glad we have this. That's really good. Because, remember, we can get that resolved real easy. That's, like, so easy. Oh my gosh. Okay, now we might be cooking something much better. Alright, let's try out this. Maybe the ice will be the way to go. Alright, let's try out this one. Yes, Curtis, I'm enjoying the new season a lot. Right now, we're just kind of testing out stuff to see if anything's good. No, I don't have this build up yet. We're still kind of testing it, but I have Flurry, which is basically the same thing. Like, in terms of the build, it's just we're trying out Twisting Blades. Okay, so I've noticed that it is not easy to keep up the freeze. And once that freeze goes away, well, we lose out on fat DPS. Okay. So we need to make sure that we can freeze 24/7, which I want to still work without Eldruin working. So we need to get that one where it gives us not the energy, but the... Where's the cooldown? Is it this one? Okay. So we'll take this one. So now, whenever it chills an enemy, we get a cooldown on it. Have we tried Warlock yet? Yes, Curtis. We've built, I think, 3 different Warlock builds. Oh, wow. It's doing really well now. Wow. Did you guys see the night and day difference? Holy, it's so much better. See, sometimes, like with Diablo, all you need to do is tinker around with something and it becomes way better. Because this is like night and day difference to what we were doing before. Yeah, this is like really smooth 100s too. Okay, I'm digging this. Like, I could play this. Is it just... Okay, 2 chilled enemies. So, once the target is frozen, then we get our fat damage. But before then, not very good on damage. This guy is... Oh, he's unstoppable, so that's kind of unlucky. Yeah, I could definitely make this build real quick, though, for you guys. This guy, unfortunately, I should just skip out on him. So he has what's called unstoppable, which means we can never freeze him. So since we can't freeze or chill or, like, we can't do anything to him, we do, like, significantly less damage.
Curse this place. I'm being followed.
Yeah, I think Inner Sight is actually quite nice for this build. Because it helps out with the resources, like, real easy. Is this gonna one-shot us? Nope. We're totally fine. And then this build also became incredibly tanky because of that node. Let's see. So we can apply vulnerability, but I have my wolves for that. So, and I like the wolves. And plus, it becomes super tanky because literally everything's just perma-frozen. Look at this. Wow, this is a really good build now. But yeah, we still need to upgrade our glyphs to like 120 is where I'd say that's like a pretty solid amount. So we still have 30 points into like all the glyphs. But I think to make it like fair, like if I reduce it by 10 and go to 90, we'll see what it would do at 100 on a like a fully completed build, so we can see what that looks like. But we'll still finish this one because I need the glyph upgrades. Because you know what would be actually really good in this build is Umbra Crux. Umbra Crux would make this build do so much more, because especially if we mix it in with Godslayer, because then we can group up everything too. I don't even have any of the non-physical damage, which actually increases your damage by a little bit. Yeah, I would say the build feels really smooth. Yeah, Eldrune actually goes pretty hard in this build because you have ranks to not only Twisting Blades, but you also get ranks to Imbue. So like, all skills is really, really OP on this build. And you get to basically double dip. What runes am I using? I'm running Nagu, Mott, and Igni and Se. So Igni is like the one where you cast something and then it just kind of charges up over time. And then Se is giving us the wolves, and then we use Nagu since we have the wolves with our Mott, which is for the Dark Shrouds, which give us basically unlimited energy. These guys immune to being frozen. So yeah, if the thing can't be frozen though, that definitely is an issue. See how this thing is not frozen, but once it's frozen, it should do fat DPS. Let's see, what are we getting for damage? It's not like one-shotting it, but we got it halfway down, which is like not bad at all. But I wouldn't say that this is going to be, you know, it's not going to beat the bugged builds. I do want to make this build better somehow, though. I think today we get those new gloves. But yeah, I don't like that it really sucks on bosses if you don't have the, Oh, you know what actually really, really sucks for bosses? Thinking about it now, if you don't one-shot, this is a terrible build. And you guys want to know why? Because how we get our cooldown is by hitting a frozen target or a chilled target, and the bosses, until you build up that stagger bar, it doesn't count. So yeah, that's definitely something to consider. But I could just run that like broken rogue build, since I don't know if they're nerfing it, and then we can just get all of our glyphs to 150, and then we would be doing some good work. I got Path of Exile excluded from the live. I'm not sure what you mean. Like as in, like I'm not playing Path of Exile right now? I mean, I've played lots of Path of Exile. Ooh, that's dot multi. But I've played like thousands of hours Path of Exile, brother. What do you mean? All right. Now though, let's go try it on a 90 just to see how fast it is, and we can level up some other glyphs. I just want to see what the performance would be. With cold running, if Thol might add anything. So Thol, it can freeze targets, but freezing targets isn't the problem. You can see the targets get frozen like immediately anyways. So the build's very good. Oh, this feels very, very awesome. Okay, this is like a legit build right now. It's just, it does struggle against the bosses because it's a cold build. That's, sadly, it's just kind of something that you accept. Like, even as Sorc, back in the day, until the thing was frozen, it was like ZDPS. It was called like Dominance or something.
Curse this place. I'm being followed.
But yeah, it feels really, really smooth. Now there is also some glyphs that you can play to give you bonus damage against frozen, and they're basically double the stats of the other ones, but I didn't play those ones. Because the difference in bonus is, it's like 10x, which is like, it does matter, it'll add up. Because I think there's what? Control, and there's like Frostbite or something. There's like 2 of them. Yeah, this is like really smooth. Bam. I wonder why poison felt so bad. It's probably because we're missing like a whole multiplier though. It's my guess. Because like you have to remake the whole build if you want to play poison. Which is not something I want to do right now. What am I playing for League Star? Oh, the Spirit Walker. And we're going to be basically playing Lightning. So it's either Lightning Spear or Lightning Arrow. For like starting, and then we're gonna try out every single new skill. So yeah, when I play Path of Exile, I like to try out every new skill for sure. Because sometimes there's like cool skills. Like Eye of Winter is a really cool skill that we messed around with for a while. So yeah, this is where we get no damage. Because if the thing's not frozen, ooh, we can't get our thing back up. Okay, so if we can kill her in the very first rotation, though, it's good enough. And I would say that this makes the build very viable. But if it does not do that, that's a problem. So this would be this is the equivalent, by the way, guys, of Torment 11. So we just need to get our glyphs to 120, and at 120 the build would be fine. So, oh, I guess we didn't have Bane over here. Oh, it's a 15% chance. Oh, where's the other one? Oh, Control. So it's 20. See, it does give you a little bit more to like make up for it. Yeah, this was another like really bad one. This one actually might be pretty good. I'm pretty sure 20x cast speed, because you can convert this into a shade skill. This might be an interesting one to mess around with. Let me see if there's any other skills that have that keyword shade. Okay, so with Twisting Blades, I know you can convert it to a shade skill, which is like another, it's basically like a shadow clone. That you can have it also apply. But that one might be okay. Ooh, I definitely want to do with Arrow Storms. 20% chance to dodge. It's a pretty big multiplier over there too. The infusion isn't even that good. It just reduces the cooldown, that's it. I mean, the non-physical damage multiplier is pretty much the same. It's 5.5%. Oh, this is only physical damage. Okay, increased trap damage. That one's actually like doubled the amount, so that's actually pretty nice. But yeah, I feel like the ice one was actually really tanky, and the reason why I actually kind of like the ice one is because the ice one gives us barrier, so like it made the build feel super comfortable. Versatility is actually one of the best ones, because did you guys know if you cast Imbuement, this doesn't count as a basic, or not basic, but it's a non-basic and a non-core skill for some reason. Like this will count as being imbued. But since you guys were asking for the build, I can build this in like 2 seconds, because all it is we took our other build and we just modified it. So we'll just make the Mythics one real quick. We'll just duplicate this, and it's literally the exact same build, but machine is going to be the icy twist. It's not leveling friendly though, so we have to update the text on that, and then we we will edit this skill to just be Twisting Blades. And then the only other thing we need to do is go to the skill tree, and we slap all of these ones out, because we don't play this skill anymore. And then we play Twisting Blades. We max this out, get the spinny ones. Oh, you can get execution on it. I guess the energy cost reduction could be okay too. Ah, when you impale, you can get resolve. Wait, did I have that one? Do I even have that one? Which one did I actually even get? Okay, I have that one. Okay, cool, I have the right ones. And then instead of that one, we could still technically run it. I just don't like that you have to push more buttons. But, you know, we haven't tried all the other ones. So, I mean, getting the increased duration is not bad either. But right now, I think the best one is the barrier. But I'm going to try out the other ones right after this. Okay, so yeah, gaining the resolve. Oh yeah, we need to swap one of these to something else too. Hold on, there's a new aspect, right? I want to build that Arrow Storm build. Let's build that one, guys. The Arrow Storm. I don't think anyone's covered this yet that I'm aware of. It's probably ass though. But I want to try it. I want to try it, you know. You might need to try this. Your Dance of Knives is stuck at 130. Oh, I'll be honest. I don't think that this is going to be like super good. I think I haven't tried out Poison fully, but I think Poison's always been pretty broken with Twisting Blades. So you might have better luck with Poison, but I would have to redo the whole like build if I wanted to do Poison. And the reason why I'd have to redo the whole build if I was doing Poison is because you need damage over time, and I have crit, so like things don't work. It won't work properly with it. Oh, we could probably play this too. Okay, let's see, what else do we have? Caltrop size, you can get Frost. I really don't like pushing those buttons, but it would help build up stagger against the boss, which is something good. But one thing that we did need to do real quick that's unique is the Piercing Cold. That one's one thing we need to swap. It's Piercing Cold. Yeah, more chill on the enemies. And then, oh, we need to drop Crushing too for, was it Frozen Memories? Frozen Memories. Okay, there we go. And then the one thing that we could swap to, I was thinking, there's one, I guess our mobility skill is dash. Every 6 seconds. But we need it for the weekend too. Unless we don't want to run this. I think it's a 60 multiplier, so that one's not even a big multiplier. You can literally play anything in here. What are we currently playing? Edge Masters. Oh, Encircling. It's a 55. Okay. I don't think we have Knockdown. Malice could be replaced with another one. But actually, we don't use Preparation. Although it does give us... It is 15% damage reduction, which isn't bad, which I'm still thinking about. I'm thinking about this, but then we'd have to play Lucky Hit Chance. And it's just much better just to go to Inner Sight, and then we just swap this to Ice, and then it's solved. I think this is much easier. But I was thinking about the Paragon. In Paragon, I can't even add the thing. Oh, one thing that we would add for sure, though, is the non-physical actually, we could just keep it the same. It's really not that big of a deal. It's like a 15x difference, and then leveling it up, I'll put it in the notes, actually. So the thing is called... what was it called? What's that glyph called? Not canny. Is it infusion? Non-basic. Oh, versatility. I'm pretty sure this one still works. Someone let me know if it doesn't work though. Alright, so there we go. So now it has like the notes over there. The boom, and we're done. Okay, so now if you guys want the icy twisting blades, it is done. Like, well, I have the build. I don't have the video guide yet, but we can mess around. Do we prioritize vulnerable damage over all damage and damage with dot and imbuement potency? So right now, for the ice build, there isn't really one that I favor over the others, other than usually you would have to math it out. I couldn't tell you unless I saw your character. So you have like all of your multipliers, right? So we have 1,000 multiplier. We have actually too much in critical strike damage, and then all damage is actually at 400. So your multipliers, you want these to ideally be as equal as possible. So this one actually counts as all damage, even though it says damage with physical counts as this one. It's okay. Diablo's math is terrible. To kind of explain it, you want your crit strike damage, your critical strike damage, and your vulnerable damage, and then so this is a separate one. This is a separate one, and then all damage and damage with physical, these get merged into one. So basically, there's 3 different like multipliers or buckets, and there's also what's it? Damage over time multiplier, but I don't have any damage over time, so it won't show up. But like right now, looking at this, like I have way too much crit strike damage, so in order to like help out with the critical strike damage, oh, I can see that look how much this one adds. That's so much. But basically, you would ideally try to get those as equal as possible if you really want to try to get your damage up. But a lot of the gear that I'm running, like this amulet, is used for like all my characters, so sometimes it's a little bit scuffed because I like to make more than one build, and sometimes I borrow gear from other characters. But yeah, ideally, we would be missing out on vulnerable damage right here. So vulnerable damage would be better instead of crit strike multi, but yeah. Does all your damage affect your poison damage? Not critical strike damage, but there's like a but. If you get this one, Blake, then yes. You've seen T12 Mephisto kills on poisons kind of slow. Oh yeah, if you're going to compare it to like, you know, Rogue with infinite damage, yeah, I mean everything's going to be slower. But I think Twisting Blade's poison is still like a relatively strong build. But keep in mind, Mephisto is like a pretty strong boss that has like pretty fat HP. Am I farming the 150s? Yeah, I think that 150 build is probably something that will get nerfed though. But if it works, if it still works, then heck, we should lock in and build it. But as far as the icy Twisting Blades, I like this build. It's really good. But it still has one problem, which is the boss. But I don't know if there's a quick solve for that. Looking at what other skills we can remove to add something else in. So this used to make enemies take more damage, but I don't think it does anymore. You can get increased size, you can get increased critical strike. Chance, basically it's 6. What is it, 6% crit? I mean, like, it's sure it works. I mean, that can work. I wouldn't want to run this though. The thing is, like, it's just like another button to push. We can try it. Let's just try it on the boss. Let's go to T12. But yeah, I think we just need to level up the glyphs, and this will be much better. Boys, is ripping Hell Tides? Yes. Hell Tides, and you want to increase the levels. That's like, as far as I'm aware of, that's the best strategy. Oh, look, like, this is performing very good now. We don't even need to use the caltrops. Elemental resistance. Damn, what is that damage reduction on that thing? Like, everything else was melting like instantly, and these guys are, it's like 50% or something. Like, it's pretty big, you know, damage reduction. You know, I was thinking that we could also add into this build. I could just throw Crown Illusion in this thing. Like, we just drop the Mythic seal, and we just play Crown Illusion, and then we just get fat DPS, and then just it's way better. I think we just do that, man. Like, the build's already tanky enough. I don't need the extra damage reduction. I think we go for Crown Illusion. That might actually brick this build. So let's finish this run, and then we're going to test it out. And we'll see if that was a bad idea. Yeah, those guys that have elemental resistances, it's not even worth attacking them. It's not worth my time. Oh, also, we didn't try out the other versions of the skill. There's like a freeze around us that's an AoE freeze. I want to try that one. I mean, I feel like the barrier one made this build so much better. Yeah, the barrier's just like so much better. The other one just applies vulnerability, so we don't even need to test that one, but for the sake of it, we're gonna push the button. Does it do anything else? Oh, the cold imbuement duration is increased. Holy, just that barrier makes such a big difference in the build. Like, I would hate to play this build without it. It's terrible. Not this. Like, this lets you be so stupid with the build. It basically doubles your HP. So it doesn't even have a limit? Wow, it goes over 100%. Okay, so if you guys didn't know, a lot of times when things grant you barrier, there's a limit, right? If any of you guys played, like, Second Wind, or the Q Rune, or a lot of the barriers, they don't let you go, like, 100%. But it looks like the game is bugged, and it doesn't actually let you go past 100%. Yeah, it doesn't let you go past 31,000, but it says that it goes to over 100%. Up to 109%, but if it was 109, it would let me go beyond my HP, but it's a bug. And there's a lot of bugs in this game with a lot of these newer things, these new aspects and stuff. Like, that whole, like, shadow set doesn't even, like, work properly that gives you the imbues. So hopefully they can fix that. I was really excited about that set because it was like, oh, you could play all the imbuements all at once. I was like, oh, that's badass, dude. I'm gonna imbue everything. Such a waste of time, man. I wasted too much materials collecting all of the things, getting ranks to the cutthroat skills. No good. But will be good is that Crown Illusion. I know that one will be very good. So it looks like it's a 5-minute clear. I think it could be a little bit faster. Whoa, whoa. But see, this is the issue with the build, is like, you get to the boss, and because he can't be frozen, DPS goes away until you can freeze him. But he's almost frozen. But this is how Rogue was for a long time. Does this guy have, like, extra resistances? Why are these guys, like, zero? I'm not taking any damage. Okay. That was weird. Okay. Alright, so our glyphs really need to be leveled up, though. Like, for me, like, once they're at 120, that would be, like, the area where it should be good enough. We got weapon damage. That's a pretty good sword. First character in time playing Diablo, I'm a level 32 Necromancer. Right now, equipped to get quick level 70. Well, brother, you're still probably during the campaign, so you gotta go through the campaign, and then you can just do war plans. But don't worry too much about like getting level 70. You're gonna inevitably get there, but the fastest method is just to do the war plans, and there is one point that you can take that will really help out. So in the Tree of Whispers, this one over here, it's the Wisdom of Whispers. It gives you these XP orbs in the Whisper caches, and you're gonna do a lot of those. All right, so yeah, I mean this build's basically done. I don't know if I would play this though. It didn't feel necessary. I didn't really care about it. What was I playing before? I think I was playing this, yeah. I just feel like that's kind of like a wasted skill. I'm trying to think of how else we can get more damage out of the build. Is there any like freeze, frozen, or imbue? Let's see. I think we actually looked at the imbue ones, right? But do they still have that? Oh, what was that one where it was like damage over time? Oh, this is 100. Ooh, it takes a while to activate to get its maximum one. Might need to change your charms to sightless to help with stealth.
Goodbye. It has been a pleasure.
I have a 3-piece set over here. I don't really need this. This is just used to gain 60x damage, but it's kind of useless now. What we're going to try out this time is Crown. Crown of Lucian. Need the charm. Oh, it's 39. Do I have a 40? I want that wait. What was that other one? Oh, that's Godslayer. I need the Crown of Lucian. So what we're going to do is we're going to swap this one out. And then we're going to run the set for this one. Oh, did I just scuff it up? And I deleted the other one? Ooh. Well, I guess we could just... Oh, wait, we can do that with the Mythic charm, so it's totally fine. Oh, okay, yeah, we're good. There's a way to run 2 charms, but I'm not going to cheat. But that would be an option. To get even more DPS. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know if this is going to work, because what could happen is we could just eat up into our resources too much. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we can do to make this build better. The ultimate, yeah, I don't think I'm going to run it. Because this also gives us 100% crit real easy. Because all we need to hit is 75 crit. Is poison better? I haven't tested it out fully. I know poison can be good though. It's just that I don't have damage over time. I can tell you for sure that running that other set with a mix is not worth it. Oh, this is like noticeably bigger in DPS. I don't know if you guys can tell that the build's doing way more DPS. Okay, so we definitely need to not run Edge Masters though. Do I have it? I don't think we have it. Okay. Shielded. Some of these like extra bonus things make them take so much less damage. Like it's a huge amount too. Because you see the rest of the monsters, they die in like, you know, just like 1 frame. A lot of times they're just like insta melted. I wonder what's causing that. I think I've noticed that like there are times where I'm just out of mana because the Crown of Lucian just is taking too much. And then it makes it so we can't even cast. What was the other thing that can give us overpower? Oh, that's the Gearing Resolve. We can't drop that. that'll be instant like death. But if we got you know, 4 stacks of overpower, it's a little bit more damage, but has like the elemental resistance one is so annoying though. It almost makes it so it's like physical is better. So Crown of Lucian, I would say, is definitely noticeable in terms of extra DPS. We're getting 30x damage here, which is very nice to have. I'm trying to think of what else would be good. But you know what we're also missing? Okay, we're missing gem strength and everything. So that alone, especially on a two-hander. Damn, I forgot how good that is in a two-hander. That's gonna actually make this build so much better. Now, do I want to roll this right now? No, I don't. I don't at all. I'd rather go play my Barbarian and craft that new weapon. What build are we playing, Andrew? Oh yeah, so this is Icy Twisting Blades. I just built it. Right now, it's still in like the working phase of like getting everything up. So there's definitely times where you're just out of mana until the thing procs, which I don't like. Build. The other way that we can solve this is just to not play Crown Illusion. But we lose out on a multiplier. I'm trying to think of what else would be a good alternative. But once we're at like full resource, which is a lot of the times, because like look, we're back at full resource. Because as long as those things are spinning, it's able to do it. But it does make the build become a little bit more clunky. Ooh, look at this like crowd. But see, sometimes the bosses, they melt pretty fast, okay? But see, this is the ultimate test, is the Guardian. The Guardian just, I think, has too much HP for this build to one cycle. If we go to T, or just, what is it, Pit 90. It's like so much faster. Staggered. Staggered. Ooh, whoa. That's like the main issue that I currently see with the build. It's just like bosses in general are terrible for ice builds. Okay. Oh, my bad. Necroman. So you said, is it safe to salvage our grand gems for the right amount? No, I believe they give you like a lot less. It's like a joke amount, so don't do it. Do I have any extra sightless charms? Let me check. Sightless, that's these ones, right? If they drop, you're welcome to have them. I don't know if I have any, because these ones are our favorites, assuming that these ones are all like ones that I'm using. But I'll pick them up. Let's see, was there any that dropped? But yeah, I'll pick them up, and yeah, you can have them for free. No problem, brother. Just remind me in like a few minutes. I'll probably have a bunch. Air of Perdition would be a viable alternative. Oh, for a helmet? Oh, we already have Air of Perdition. Oh, you're saying as a mythic charm? Yeah, but a mythic charm would be crazy. I don't have any mythic charms. I don't think anyone has the mythic charms. Like, as seals, these are already pretty rare. But the charm is even more rare. I didn't really like playing with that thing, though. That thing felt terrible. Because it was just, there was a lot of areas where you were just out of resources. So the other option that we could play, it would lower the damage by a little bit. But we could get 40x, and then we can group up everything, which would make the clear speed of this build even better than it already is. But like, if we go to, let's say, I think at this tier, right? I think we were able to like just breeze by. We'll try it, and we'll see how it looks. And then we're gonna maybe build Aerostorm or double swinging Barbarian. But look at this now, guys. Like, it's so smooth now. Because this would be what this build would be like if we just had gem strength. Like, that's all we need. And then look how smooth the build plays. It feels so good.
Curse this place.
Ah, man.
I'm being followed.
I just don't know if I want to invest the time into gem strength for every single build. Okay, so these guys are a little bit... What do these have? A heavy hitter. But like the other thing, the small targets just get absolutely vaporized. Like just get absolutely shattered. Feels like I'm playing Path of Exile with like Herald of Ice. Like everything just pops and it just feels really good. But I also think that sometimes we do too much damage to the point where I cannot activate Twisting Blades because there's no target. Like you can't just hit Twisting Blades into nothing and have it work. Like it needs to start spinning. But the problem is that you get too much damage and then everything dies before you can get more spinny blades around you, if that makes any sense. Where like you have builds like Ball Lightning that you can just generate the spin instantly. This is just, you know what this actually is, guys? It's just a worse Ball Lightning. that's basically this build. It's just a worse Ball Lightning build. But yeah, if I wake up tomorrow and the Infinite Rogue build works, we'll build it tomorrow. I just thought it was gonna get nerfed like so many times, and I'm like, I don't want to build it. I should have built it, man. Because then I can have my glyphs at 150. And then if my glyphs are 150, every single rogue build is amazing. Right? Because right now our glyphs are like 80, 90. Ooh, wait. You have a grandfather? Mythic Charm? That's crazy, man. 150x multi? It's a jackpot, man. But this build is definitely like ready. No doubt. No doubt it's ready. Like as in like I've put enough time into it to know that this build can do T12 no problem. Which is like kind of like my benchmark. If the build can't do T12, then I consider it kind of bad. It'll give me carpal tunnel. What this build? See, like, if we can kill all the bosses like that, then, like, this build's really good, but how come we're not getting any of the charms? We didn't get, like, any of the charms in, like, two runs. But yeah, the difference is crazy in speed. But yeah, we're gonna get the Arrow Storm build. Nice. 17x damage. Yeah, the Arrow Storm, hell yeah. But yo, thank you so much, Owen, thank you so much for the gifts on TikTok, brother. And yo, Real Entertainment Studios, thank you so much for the heart gift and the Go Popular. And Lucky, thank you so much for the heart gift on TikTok. And Owen, thank you so much for the rose, the slow motion snail. What is that one? Thank you for the That's All, and thank you for the Sing Together and the Friendship Bear necklace. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, brother. Can I show you your charm set? Yeah. So we're running 2 pieces of the Sightless and then 4 pieces of the Blurring Blade is the name of it. You don't need to read any of it. It's just it gives you 40% increased attack speed, and then it gives you a multiplier of 215. That's all it does. You don't need to read anything else. That's all it does. So I'm wondering what else do we want to do in this build. I think it's done. Like, I can run around. Let me see what it does on T12. I know, like I said, with gem strength, and if I leveled it up, I know this build would be good. I just don't know if I want to put the time into it, because I want to try out that Arrow Storm build. And I actually kind of want to try out there's like 3 builds I want to try out right now. Oh, whoever asked about the crab, by the way, sorry. The crab. Oh, my wardrobe's broken. Can you not access it while on the horse? Okay. I don't think it will tell me. Yeah, it won't tell me how we get this one. The crab with the knife. I don't know what you have to do for it. Because if you already unlock it, it doesn't tell you what you need to do. But we can check out the shop. Let's go check it out. Do you have a build guide for this one, Andrew? Yes. This one's already... I actually just uploaded this one. The Icy Twisting Blades is the one that we're currently playing right now. I would say it's pretty good, but it's not leveling friendly, like, at all. Like, you can't really just play with... Oh, whoa. Oh. Ooh. Oh, I didn't know that. It's out now, guys. This is free. So, guys, check your item shop. This right now is free right now. So what you can get, and this is acquired by, like, I think it was like several million, like, Paragon points that people put in. You guys can see this brand new cosmetic. It's called Hatred's Downfall, and it's available for all classes. And like I said, it is free. I don't know if it's a limited time thing, but we'll go ahead and equip it, and we'll see what it looks like in game.
It calls to you.
I think on Twitter they posted it. Let me double check what it was called on Twitter. Let me search. Diablo. Right, this one. I think it's this one. Yes. Okay. So what was it? It was like it was a community event, but I don't remember what it was. Here, maybe they like tweeted out about it. Yeah. Okay. So here's like the official post. So it required 255 million Paragon points, and since we completed it as like a team, we now can actually equip it. So let's go ahead and see what it looks like. So this is what it looks like. Oh, you can change the colors too. It's kind of like a Lilith helmet, isn't it? It's very cool looking. But let's go change the colors of it, so we can see a couple of the different colors of the new cosmetic. Like I said, it's 100% free. Which color is the best? I feel like the default one is pretty good, but since we're all in like this green, I think it makes the most sense to have this in this like green color. It looks really cool. But here's what it looks like in game. Pretty cool stuff, man. All right, so yeah, we're gonna go try out the Helltide now. Your Arrowstorm build doesn't work anymore, it's patched? Arrowstorm, you mean Rain of Arrows? Add you? Okay, I got you. Hunter, what? You gotta send me a friend request. You don't wear horns, you're a paladin? You can be an evil paladin, man. So how is this in T12 right now? It could be a little bit faster. Like I said, T10 or T11 would be better to like show what the build would do if we happen to have gem strength, because the gem strength was pretty hard. The gem strength, so what we're missing right now, guys, is this aspect could be a little bit better, but that's like close enough. This one's like pretty close. One of our things is missing a stat completely. Like I had missing 5% crit on it. I'm missing. The cooldown reduction doesn't do anything for this build. This could be another transfig, so I'm missing an aspect right there. But the biggest thing is 100% the gem strength, and when you get 300% gem strength, and then I also don't have the max skulls, right? Oh, hold on, guys. We were playing it the whole time without the. Oh my gosh, we're missing out on so much damage. We don't do physical damage, guys. That was for the old build. We're gonna be running these sapphires, man. Oh my gosh, we were missing out on how much multipliers, guys. Let's see. Was that 80? Because this is 44. We're missing out. Oh my gosh, our damage is gonna go up just like crazy. Hold on. Maybe the build is like T12 easy. Well, I mean, like I said, with the gem strength, this build will be way better. Oh man, I was missing out on so much damage. What I think is the best legendary pardon weapon? Wait, what's a pardon? Oh, you mean paladin weapon? I'm not sure what you mean by that. 80x, that's like having another Crown Illusion, man. It's like, it's huge. Yeah, so this build can easily handle, you know, Pit 100. I mean, having 80x damage is so good already. Imagine having, oh man, yeah, this build's gonna be so much better. How come he can't be frozen though? It's like one thing I don't like that he's not frozen. There we go. Once they're frozen though, the build is like really good. Blue is cold, right? Just gonna put check. Yeah, it's cold multi. So remember, before it was like a 5-minute run. Let's see if things have changed. Yeah, I wish we had something to like group up all the enemies, but I need to run the Sev room right now because I don't have another source of vulnerability. If I remove that, this build's kind of cooked from the bosses. But I could remove Se and put the Vortex, right? That is an option. But I like that it also does freeze things, but in fact, it actually can work negatively. And the reason why I say that is because it can freeze something super far away, and then the second time you want to freeze something in this game, it gets harder and harder to freeze things. They kind of build up some sort of like immunity. I forgot how much it goes up, but it goes crazy. Like, it takes a lot longer to freeze a target. So I want to see what the difference in number is. So yeah, once you get that build, like, once you start getting those blades to start spinning, it feels really good. But compared to Whirlwind Barb, no, it's not even close. Or compared to Ball Lightning Sorc. Ah, okay, well, welcome, Sis. Yeah, what's up, Lucas? What build is this? To answer your question, main, this is the Icy Twisting Blades Rogue. So we just made it. It's an okay build. It's just terrible for bosses. It's like the one issue that it has right now. Unless you can one-cycle them, which I don't know if we're going to be able to do. Without Gem Strength, it's just not... It ain't it. But if you don't really care about, you know, going, you know, past hit 100, most people don't care. Like, then the build's fine. It'll be fine for I would say 95% of the players will be like, this is fine. But for the people that are like, I want the best build only, skip it. Because there's no way you can beat the bugged rogue build. That one is too strong. I also want to try Dance of Knives. You're a hunter. Well, hello, hunter. Hello, Taze. How you doing? Okay, once the blades start to spin, the build starts to get like really good. I think it's just basically going to different floors. Kind of sucks with the build because I don't think your blades carry. Okay, so we improved the build by maybe like a minute, which is really good. That's like 20%. But this is the major issue, is like the boss. Ooh, okay, hold on. This is not bad. This is really good. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's pretty respectable. Keep in mind, guys, there's so many other upgrades for this build, specifically Gem Strength, that like if I don't have, it's not going to be that great. And our glyphs, I mean, they still have another 50 to go. Now, Rogue is a class that you can get all the glyphs to 150 because you can just run the Rain of Arrows thing, you know? It's really not that bad. Okay, whoever needed Sightless, hold on. Let me see if I got any Sightless for you, brother. Alright, that's not Sightless. Oh, I got one. Whoever needed Sightless, I got one for you. I'll try to farm the full set. But I have one right now. So whoever needed it, join my lobby. I'll throw it on the ground. 100% free. If anyone needs the sets for Rogue or any items for Rogue, let me know. I always like to share gear, aspects, whatever. Okay, you want me to join your party? Okay, I'll just join your party. Alright, Rupert's, I got you. And you know how you can, like, you can make more stuff, right? There we go. Take them all. Imbuement skills. Ooh, I kind of want this one, though. I don't think we need this one, do we? Or do I need it for my build? What is this, Linta? Oh, no, I have an extra Linta, so you can have this one, too. Do I need the Narrow Eye set? What's this one? Oh, I don't think I have the full set for this one, so I actually might need that one, too. Alright, what do we have? I don't know if I don't think these are good. But, actually, I'll just salvage these. These are terrible. These are only 5. If anyone needs a 6, I think I still have extra. If someone's like, hey, I need to have the 6. This thing sucks. Alright, let's go ahead and salvage. Sleep through, and then we'll go see how the build's feeling now. Let's see what T12 is looking like. What's like Helltide T12 looking like? Because I have to do it anyways right now for the bonus. The bonus. Where's this one? Blood Maiden. Let's do it. The song name? I actually don't know the name of the song. This is just part of a mix, and it doesn't have like the name of the songs. It's a 6-hour like it's AI generated. So there's no artist or anything. I mean, you can go to the page. It's Orion, but like. You love it? Yeah. Or if you want to know what the genre is, just look up liquid drum and bass. There's lots of people that just... What? Are you kidding me? We actually got one tap. It's because I don't have resolve stacks. Okay, hold on. Let me go build up my resolve stacks. We got like vaporized without our resolve stacks. But like this build is so busted with the resolve stacks. Like you get it instantly. I don't really like that you have to maintain that like little like imbue thing. I like that they made it a duration though. That was like a good quality of life change. If you guys didn't know before, you would activate it and you'd get like 5 attacks of, you know, your imbued skills, and then that was it. Now it's like, oh, you just have 5 seconds or 8 seconds of it, which is way better. Well, it looks like this is pretty smooth though for T12, you know? You can throw in the Ohm rune or something. Nah, the Maiden's terrible for this. Look at her stagger. It takes so long. I think it's because they expect people to like 3-man this thing, or you know. Yeah, okay. This build sucks for Maiden because again, you have to get that stagger bar up for the boss to be able to like take damage. I'm gonna try other tormented bosses to see if it's like good or if it's still like very mid for that. Okay. Dang, it doesn't do any damage. Does she not like count as frozen? Because usually when the bosses are staggered, they're supposed to be counted as frozen, chilled, and like everything. I think I'm gonna try out adding Vortex to the build to get better like group pulls. We'll be here for like a minute. What's this build? This is Icy Twisting Blades. But I just built it, so it's lacking a lot of damage because I don't have the proper stuff for it. But I feel like Maiden also has like a really weird stagger mechanic. Like it takes way longer. Get the stagger bar up. The reason why is we do more damage to like frozen. It's like a big part of our build, and if the things aren't getting frozen, then you do a lot less damage, unfortunately. But it's probably what I consider like a B tier build. If you want S tier ball lightning, this is so much better, and I have the build uploaded for it. This is basically, the gameplay is pretty much like ball lightning, but it's just a lot worse. But you do get like the dashes on Rogue are actually way better than the teleport on Rogue. They nerfed the Sorc teleport by a lot. Oh my gosh, HP is going dry. Okay. Was that execute? Cool, now we have our turn in very soon. But like doing T12 content is totally easy. As long as it's not a boss, that's like the main issue. but definitely like a usable build. Just not a boss farmer. But I'm gonna try out one boss after this. We'll try like a Grey Gore or something. Or whatever's like on the menu for like the +5. See, like sometimes the elites, they just don't get frozen. I don't know exactly why. Like some of those, like that guy got frozen like instantly, right? But some enemies in this game have like way too much. Like this guy too. He has way too much resilience. He's not even like a elite. So I think this is when they changed it in season 11. There's just certain monsters that like, you see, that's an elite. He gets frozen permanently. But some of the other ones, like I totally get it, where like the bosses, you know, you can't insta freeze them. But some of these other monsters, they just have like immunity. They look like that one right there. What are they called? The Ice Clan Shaman? Okay. Well, oh, we need to go open up these real quick. Oh, we actually need to change the gems in the build guide too, though. I'll update that right after we open up these two. Let's open up the armor one because it costs 75. 75. Immune while channeling? I think so. But yeah, it's pretty fast overall. Just not on bosses. I think if we want to melt bosses, we need to have gem strength. What tier is this? Like, difficulty? This is Torment 12 right now. If I had Gem Strength, it would be a lot smoother, but I haven't invested enough time into the build. It's like the one thing holding us back is Gem Strength on our two-handed. Which, I mean, every build that if you invest enough time into, you'll get it.
That's it for that piece.
So we get to our T12 gift. Let's go for the amulets. Actually, oh, I'm also missing an aspect over here with the transfig. None of these are that great. That's something that we also could get as an upgrade. Definitely would be something to consider. Do I have an amulet, actually? So I wouldn't mind, because my amulet's actually bugged. I don't know if anyone knows this, but does anyone know why? I put my amulet in here, right? It doesn't say unmodifiable. I go to transfigure, right? And I want to add the prism so I can get the infinite reroll. It doesn't work, ever. I've tried it on multiple characters, and I don't get why. Like, it doesn't have any like unmodifiable. It just says can't transfigure the item. I have no idea why. It really sucks because I kind of need it. But let's see if I have another amulet to craft on. So What we got? Life on hit, max resource. Probably not going to be good for this build. We got crit. Ooh, Shadow Res is pretty terrible. Oh, it has combat though. That's for Barb. But I think with Barb, I'm not going to play anything not Melted Heart of Selig. So I could probably just craft on it. Like, who cares? It's got 2 OK GAs. Critical Strike multiplier is okay. Actually, I have probably too much of that. This is 850. That's damage over time. Shock skills. Dang, I think that might be our only one. That's that Barb one. Kind of feels bad rolling off the combat skills, which is a Barb only thing. But what we can do is we can lock crit. Because I actually do need the extra crit there. So we can lock crit, hit crit, slap vulnerable on it. Oh, we'd have to get 3. That's actually pretty rough. 3 offensive stats. All right. So this is going to be a very difficult roll, but we're going to go ahead and craft an amulet off of this Barbarian one for my rogue. So what are we going to do? So the thing that makes it difficult, by the way, is all the affixes are filled. Well, and it's a legendary, because if it was a rare item, I could actually just start removing stats and it would make this way easier. So what we're going to do is we're going to lock the crit and then just re-roll and convert the Shadow Res to it's just something else. We just need to get them all basically in the offense category, but we can do this slowly. Eventually what we can do is re-roll that Shadow Res off, and that way I only have to work with 2 things. The reason why I'm not going to care about like combat skills and crit, which is 2 good stats, and it also has strength. So this through a Barbarian is actually really good, but with Barbarian I'm making Immortal Barbs, so this is like useless for it. Even though it's a pretty good amulet and kind of rolling it off feels bad. But the first step that we're going to do is we're going to lock the critical strike chance. So we're going to go ahead and throw it in here. We're going to lock that. So now that critical strike chance can never be removed, and that's one of the greater affixes. So now on this, our next step is going to be to actually add into the cube, and what we're going to do is we're going to do a focus reroll on the offensive ones. So let's go ahead and do that now. So what are the stats that we want to change here? We want to remove the strength, and the combat skills. Actually, I think it might be considered utility. If it is, then this is going to make the strength real easy, and I can just keep on rolling until we get vulnerable multiplier, because I need that. That's the one thing that I need with this build. So wow, I got it first try, but it's a pretty trash roll. It's 16, so that's not what we want. So we want to get vulnerable multiplier at a very high one, ideally as high as possible. Vulnerable multiplier. We can actually use cold, but I want this to be vulnerable. I want it to be at least 25. That's all I'm looking for. 25 on vulnerable multiplier. And then the reason why I'm going to get vulnerable on this one, and it has crit instead of crit multi, is because there's a really weird thing that you can do with poison that requires critical strike chance, but you don't want critical strike multiplier. It's a very weird thing, but you can do some things with poison that are kind of unconventional, and that's what I'm crafting this amulet for. There's a poison one, but again, I want vulnerable specifically. Damage over time multi. Ooh, that's kind of cool, but I don't want that one either. So right now what we're trying to roll off is, again, specifically, since we can work with just this, again, this was going to be kind of a difficult one because I'm going to get vulnerable first, and then comes the difficult part. Okay, come on, give me vulnerable. Ooh, attack speed is actually not bad at all either, but I actually just want the... Okay, we got Dex finally, which is not a bad stat, but... Oh, that's perfect on cold. But cold's considered, like cold and all damage are essentially in like the same category. The difference is vulnerable rolls to like 28. I'll actually take this. This is not that bad. The reason why is because it's perfect. I'm not going to be too greedy because we still need a lot more things to go right. So the next step with this difficult amulet is going to be to change the utility on this one. For some reason, sometimes it doesn't let you change things, so we're going to put this in here and then throw the amulet in after. It should be utility, right? Utility for the... Oh, what? What is the combat skill considered? Because now I'm really curious, because the interesting thing is that it's... I wonder if we can actually try to trick the game. Hold on, I'm actually very curious on this. What if we throw in a tuning prism right now and slap something else on? because it's not for my class. Okay. Wait, hold on. Let me try it one more time. It's still giving me, like, only barb only ones. I wonder if it's locked to that class. Interesting. I think that this item's just bricked, guys. Like, if it drops for barb, it's a barb only item permanently. Yeah, I don't know. I think that this item's just bricked. I can't even make it for Sorc. Or Sorc Rogue. Well. Now we know. Now I'm wondering if this is risky, guys, but we're gonna try this anyways. I'm gonna swap to Warlock, roll the thing on Warlock, and then come back to see if I can roll it on Rogue after it has the tuning prism on it. Can I look at your build on Mobalytics? I would rather look at it in game because that makes way more sense. Because then I can just view profile. But, I mean, I have my build on Mobalytics, so if you prefer using that as, like, a way to check builds, you can just look at mine. You have to reroll core skill on tuning? If reroll core skill?
Once I get started, I can't be stopped.
You mean like the combat skill? So I'm curious to know, can I throw this in here and then throw the tuning prism? And will it work on this class? And for some reason, this item cannot be transfigured, and I have no idea why. I wonder if I can do it on Barb. See, like, I have no idea why this item cannot be transfigured. It doesn't say unmodifiable. Let's see. Let me try Sorc. I'm trying all my classes. Hello, Alexis. How you doing? Chaotic reroll on the Barb on the item to get it to change to Rogue, but do it on Rogue. So we just got a Chaotic to roll that thing off.
Nothing standing.
Do we have any good other amulets? Oh, it's a damage over time multiplier. Oh, there's a critical strike chance one. Oh, that's a really easy one to roll then. So let's go transfigure this and see if I can hit it with the tuning prism. It won't even let me, and I don't get why. I think the last one we can check is the Barbarian. But this amulet's already really good. This is like a really good amulet. I should have just taken this one from the start, because that's a really easy one to reroll. But thank you, Alexis. I appreciate the heart me gift. You wish it gave more context? Yeah. Also, I don't think that they should have unmodifiable. I think you should be able to roll your stuff again and again, because like the gem strength one, while it's super, super rare, it's really, really hard to get. But I'll try it on Barbarian. If it doesn't let me roll it, I think the item is just bugged. Am I back on the Sorc? No, we're just moving some stuff around to try to get this item to roll. Because I'm wondering why I cannot transfigure this item. I've tried on almost all my classes, but I think it has to do maybe with the class. Maybe I can't have a transfig on an imprint on something that doesn't belong to my class. Perhaps that's the reason why. Yeah, I have no idea why, because it doesn't work on this class. Yeah, this is just like a really weird bugged item, and I don't know why it's bugged. And it's really stupid that it's bugged because it's so godly. It has vulnerable, it has crit, like it has so much going for the item, but it's just bugged out and it will not let me put on another transfig on it. Change the imprint? You think we should change the imprint? We could try that. I'm pretty sure I rolled it on Barb or Sorc, but I don't think that that's because it won't roll on the Rogue. We can try imprinting on. It's either Sorc. It could be actually any of the classes. But I don't think that would fix it because I need this on Rogue anyways. But yeah, we can try. Was it stolen? Alright, we can try throwing on a different aspect. So you just... Maybe we run a generic one. Like this one's... Oh, wow. I had used so many of my Forgotten Souls already. But let's try it. Nah, it still doesn't let you do it, man. This is a generic one, too. It's like not even for like a very specific class. I think that the item's just broken, man. We just have to play with one less stat. Or we can craft another amulet, but that's going to be a nightmare to craft a better amulet than that. That's a +3. Restart the app. Oh, I promise you, brother. I've been trying to craft on this amulet for like... I was like, maybe it's just bugged. I'll come back the next day. I have no idea why. Sometimes you need to roll chaotic stat or remove the stat. Wrath regeneration on Warlock pants? I don't know what I would have to re-roll on this item to make it like usable though. So I really like that. It's got core skills. It's got basically it's a 2 GA item. The crit strike damage is whatever. But I have another amulet that I can roll. But we can, since we already were messing around this Barbarian one, you were saying we just chaotic and just remove that one. Feels bad. Okay, but because we could hit the cold damage, which is fine, I guess. Because the defensive one is really easy to move off. Like that one, I actually want to keep on it because I can just target defensive and technically that would have to also be a chaotic. I would need to get all of these to be on offensive, which is not that difficult. But anyways, let's go chaotic and see what it hits. Just hopefully it doesn't remove the cold. Damn, it removed the cold in the first one, man. Oh, wait, it's already bricked, guys. It's already bricked. Remember, it's giving me a Barbarian... Oh, you're saying... Okay, hold on. Let me try re-rolling that Barbarian one off first, though. Okay, now we rolled that Barbarian one off. Now, if we transfigure it, does this work? Can we put in the Tuning Prism and get a Rogue stat? No, it's permanently locked, and it only... This is so crazy. It only gives us that stat. Okay. I cannot, like, even if I throw on another aspect. Okay, so this is very important. Because this rolled as a Barbarian item, and I cannot roll that thing off. Okay, so this is actually a pretty good thing that I need to make a vid on this. Okay, so do not trade for items, and I'll kind of explain, well, actually I should explain why. All right, so do not trade for some items that you want to craft on, because I learned the hard way. Okay, so to explain this, this is an item that was originally for Barbarian. It gave us ranks to basically some of the Barbarian bonuses for their tree. I rolled that off inside of the cube. And what I was trying to do is I was trying to transfigure this item to give me rogue ones because I'm playing the rogue right now. And the issue is no matter how many times I reroll with the Cooling's Tuning Prism, when I had the Barb stat on, I was thinking, oh, maybe that was causing it. The answer is actually no. So what was actually causing it was that because it dropped for Barb, I can even put in a completely different aspect that's only for, let's say, Rogue. And it still will not change that I'm only able, for whatever reason, to roll this. Let me go ahead and put an aspect on. What's a Rogue only aspect over here? We'll just type in Cutthroat, okay. Encircling Blades, boom. Alright, so boom, I put in Encircling Blades. This is obviously not going to work for the Barbarian, right? But, oh wait. Wait, did it just change in real time? Wait, hold on. Wait, did I just fix it? Hold on. Now we have the cold damage is increased. Wait, that's actually a pretty good aspect on it too. Wait, maybe we just fixed it. Hold on. Now though, can we still craft on it? Okay, what are we doing? We're doing a pit 110? They did a patch yesterday? Did that just fix it? But I still can't, on this amulet, I still can't craft on it. I have no idea why. But, anyways, let's craft on this amulet because I think this amulet is fixed now. Because now we have another multiplier. I have more of these tuning prisms, so I'm not really worried about the tuning prisms, but I want to I want to try to craft on this and like try to finish this. So let me do a couple rolls of the transfigure on the tuning prism. So we have cold damage. It's increased, so that's actually not bad at all. Okay. Breaking stealth fortifies. Stealth creates a poison cloud. I only have 4 of these left. I have to go swap to another character. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I was saying we got to build that Aerostorm build, and that's a perfect roll. Aerostorm, man. Dang, now I'm thinking about like we need to make that Aerostorm build and use this for Aerostorm. Hold on, okay, this is really good, guys. We can't craft on that one anymore because I need it for my Aerostorm build, and I want this one to be for my other build, so it's fine. We're gonna grab another amulet. I already have it ready. This one will be super duper easy to craft on because I can easily manipulate it. But this is actually a pretty good tip though, because what it lets you do is you can roll one thing at a time. Okay, so don't craft on legendary items when you actually have blues or rares, and I'll explain why. So the reason why blues and yellows will be more valuable and why they have better trade value is because crafting on it is 1,000 times easier on a blue or yellow item. So what this allows you to do is craft one affix at a time. And if you're wondering why would you want to craft one affix at a time? Well, let's say I wanted, in this instance, for let's say this amulet, I wanted to add, let's say, a specific affix. I could keep on rolling that one specific affix until I get that one that I want, and then I can move on to the next affix. And the reason why you would do it this way is because if you want to do the trick where you lock an affix, you can add them one step at a time and you would never remove your other affix. Otherwise, if you use a legendary, you don't have the options to add or remove affixes. See how in this one, I can literally remove the affix and it become a white item, but white items would have no place really in crafting because like you'd want to have it at least one greater affix stat. So white items are, it's pointless to just remove it right now. But I'm saying if I add an affix, and let's say I add an affix that I don't want, I can easily remove that one, whereas this one I would have to be forced to, in some cases, force a chaotic reroll into something that I wouldn't want to maybe roll off. If I lock the affix, that one obviously can stay forever. But again, you just lose out on the ability to add or remove affix, which is huge for crafting, because again, in the orders that you would craft things on, it's better to, let's say, only have 2 options for a reroll versus 3 or 4. Well, usually it's never 4 because you lock one affix anyways, but you get the idea. Basically, you lose out on the ability to do those with some items. Again, legendaries are the ones. So don't add, there's also another like thing. Do not add the aspect until you're ready. All right, you invited me to trade what, I don't know, I'm gonna put 69 gold in. What's your mystery? I honestly don't feel like I need these. I don't think I can use these, brother. They're strength. But if you're just trying to give them to the chat, if anyone wants these items, we got a greater affix strength and dodge chance. It also has physical res if anyone wants it. Free boots. I'm assuming that's what you were giving them for. But let's craft on this amulet. So we're gonna craft. Let's see, what do we want? We'll probably add. Well, it's gonna be triple offensive ones anyways. To be honest, I don't think I'm gonna go add anything else. But I also want to see for all skills. I don't know if that's considered utility. So let's go to loot filter. Let's go to add rule. Has required affix. So if I'm looking for like all skills. Oh, skills. So this is considered utility. Interesting. All skills. Oh, wow, that's so good. Okay, so, what we're gonna craft, guys, is we want all skills. Does max roll have the ability to see what category they're in too? Let me see if this has this. So we're gonna go to rogue. Not this. This shouldn't matter because it's all skills. I wish that it said utility or something like that. It just says magic affix. Okay, that doesn't help out at all. Oh man, all skills is going to be probably the nastiest one to roll. I bet you that one's super hard to roll. But if it says that it's utility, oh, it's mobility and utility. Oh my gosh, that one's gonna be so nasty to roll. Okay, so we're gonna go for, okay, let me move this out of the way, and then we're gonna do, oh, we actually need to fix that one icy build real quick, because we need to put vulnerable gems in here. Or not vulnerable gems, the blue. They used to give you vulnerable damage, but sapphires is what we want. Sapphires in this build. Okay, and then the icy build is updated. Okay, so we want utility for all skills. Where's that max roll thing? Did I close that accidentally? Damn, I think I closed it. Can ancestral items roll on a greater affix in the cube when adding affixes? As far as I'm aware of, no. However, you can do it with charms. Charms are the one exception. But yeah, if someone's actually gotten a greater affix from rolling inside of the cube, send me a video because I've never seen it. Like, maybe there's a 0.1% chance. But yeah, I've done hundreds and I've never seen it. I haven't seen anyone get it. So we want, it already has crit, right? So it already has crit. Critical strike chance is already greater affixed over here, no problem. The next thing that we want on this is all skills. And then vulnerable is kind of what I want. All right, what is this? Okay, here, I'm not sure why we're doing the pit. I'm going to leave, brother. Because I need to not have the pop-ups. What else could we get here? I would be okay with any other. You can get core. Can you actually get core and all skills? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's probably asking for way too much, though. Hell no, that's like impossible levels. Yeah, I'm not gonna be that greedy. I think that's way too greedy. I'm not gonna bother with this. I mean, that's the ideal goal. I think that's gonna be like pretty hard. So like getting, let's say, crit. Yeah, I would get all skills or core. All or core is fine. And then we want vulnerable, and then that's good. I think that's what we're going to shoot for. All right, so let's go ahead and craft a really godly amulet. So our goal actually is going to be something kind of like this, okay? So I want either all or core, vulnerable and or crit, and then also anything that's usable like attack speed. Basically, just all the offensive stats. That's what we're going for this amulet. So what's the first steps? So the first step is going to be actually to add the utility, which this might take a lot of rolls because the all skills shares it with mobility, which is terrible. So I have to add affix over here, and then we're gonna basically focus reroll that like 1,000 times because this is gonna be one of the rarest things because we're going for a super godly amulet. So we need to add the utility and mobility because the ranks to the all skills is considered in the utility category. So we have to add this, and we're gonna go add the affix, and yeah, it's untradeable. Got it. All right, so we have cooldown reduction, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a focus reroll, so it's never gonna roll the crit, and it's only gonna roll that cooldown reduction. So we're gonna go ahead and roll this until we get what we need. But like I said, it's core or all skills is what we're going for. But it can also roll movement speed. But I don't want movement speed in here because it's kind of weird that it rolls. Like this one is probably the nastiest one to actually roll into. Now what's weird is it said that it was here. I wonder if it's got like the worst and the lowest weight, because all skills is probably the rarest one. Life regen, cooldown, lucky hit, life regen. I almost feel like this doesn't exist. It shows up though in the game as utility, but I don't believe this exists. I'm gonna roll until we have no more. I genuinely believe it's not even in here. I don't know why. Maybe I'm getting baited. Like, I understand it. It's probably going to be rare. But I haven't even seen any ranks to skills. At this point, I'm believing that it doesn't even exist. It's only rolling life regen, movement speed, cooldown reduction. So I think it's lying. It says it's under this category. Is it just this rare? Huh, I don't know, man. So next what we're gonna do is... Okay. Well, I guess that doesn't work. So now we have the option for... Well, I don't have any more of those, so I can just lock the affix. Ooh, this is gonna be like really rough. I'm gonna go for triple offensive stats. I think this is just a bad idea. So it'd be rolling triple, actually it's double offensive stats. You gotta add Adept's Tuning Prism? Adepts? We had that one, right? That was one we were adding. Which one's Adept's Tuning Prism? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we were doing it right, but I just don't think that it's in there. But it's fine. So this actually becomes really difficult. Bottom right? Oh, is this like a super rare one that I didn't even know this existed. Okay. I didn't even know this one existed at all. Wait, is there like more of these that I just didn't even know about? To target single resistances? Huh. Okay, so if we just add this, does it work? It just gives us like plus skills? Oh, 1 to trap skills. Okay. So if it already has +1 to trap skills, right? If I do a focus reroll, does this focus in on that 1 to trap skills? Wait, am I risking? Hold on, I can't remove that crit though. Hold on, I'm just gonna lock that crit right now because I'm afraid that that's gonna remove it. Okay, so now we have locked crit on it. Oh, it's skill and core stats. Ah, okay. I want to remove that like her life regen though. I need to get that life regen off. Let me go grab. I need more of that other stuff so we can craft on it. The dexterity will always be the one that you convert. Okay. I think I might have bricked that one because if I can guarantee roll that trap like over and over and over again, then like any crit amulet is actually really godly. And it's like really easy to roll because then all you need to do is go like you have crit or all skills and then you just roll. It's basically 2 things. Because if you, well, I think crit is offensive, right? Let me go give this one some more of these ones because I don't need these ones at all. Oh, we also need more of those yellow ones. Now you have dexterity. That one is the offensive plus that adept prism. You can reroll both. I guess maybe I didn't need to lock that one too early. But hopefully we have a bunch of these. Oh, we have 78 of these. These are fine. Yeah, the single resistance one, I don't even need to mess with that at all. But hello, Winnie. The yellow one, yes. The yellow one. And then there's also the blue one. That I guess can mess around with resistances. But I don't know if that one can actually roll into all res. If you use the offensive prism, you have to lock the G8. Yes. Yeah. Because I do want vulnerable damage at some point. So what I was thinking, and the one way you guys can craft is that you can orange. You don't lock your crit until you add all your affixes. That's why I was saying add them one at a time. Because here's what I could have done. I could have 100% had the crit, not reroll that one, right? Like I don't lock the crit, right? So I don't lock the crit, and then the plus to all skills, that's guaranteed, right? And then I could also guarantee getting dexterity. And then for the very last stat, I can just re-roll and get vulnerable, and then I'd be done with my amulet, and we wouldn't have to sit here. But I kind of done goofed it, so we're doing it this way because I only have one amulet. I don't have any other amulets. No more crit amulets. So with this, we can't roll off the other one. So we need to re-roll off. So we're gonna do a chaotic re-roll, but we're gonna remove the life. We have to basically keep on doing this until we remove life regen, which will be on the first one, but it could roll to something else that's in the same category. Lightning resistance. Okay, so now I have to chaotic re-roll. Actually, I can just remove affix. What am I doing? This is like 1,000 times easier. Okay, so I can literally just go remove, boom, and I just remove that one right there. Perfect. Okay, now we're gonna go back to this, and then we're gonna get that one stat that we want, which is skill and core stats. So we want all skills to roll on this. So we're just gonna keep on hitting this one until we get all skills. Did we just get all damage multiplier? I removed Dex and gave us cooldown? What? How did we get cooldown on that? I'm on chaotic? Okay, so did I roll like the wrong thing? Okay, so let me actually remove affix, and I think I want to remove that utility. Okay, so we still have attack speed. It's still not bad. Okay, so we're adding. Okay. So now we got 1 to core skills. Okay, it's a low roll, but if we focus reroll, because I want to change that one first. Ooh, grenade skills. Okay, no. Pumet. Trap. Grenade. Attack speed. Oh, you know what's a... Wait, I just thought of something really smart. There's still a lot of RNG with this, though. Okay, here's my 1,000 IQ play. We keep one of, like, the garbage stats, so it can't roll that one, and then it'd still be a 50-50, though. Because what we're looking for is +2 to cutthroat. Oh, it could go to 3. Some of these go to 3. Okay, 2 to core skills, that's fine. Okay, I'm good. Ideally, we get all skills, but I'm assuming... Can you even get all skills? Okay, it's fine. I'm pretty satisfied with the +2 to core skills. Okay, then we go to add affix, and then we just add an offensive one until we get the good offensive one. I'm assuming attack speed's also offensive, but I need to hit vulnerable or cold. Vulnerable or cold is like acceptable for me right now. Damn, it's poison. All right, so then we got to focus reroll, and it's a 50-50 if it removes attack speed or poison. Okay, we got vulnerable multiplier, but we have to remove poison damage multiplier. Okay, that's not bad. That's like definitely usable. Could be higher and vulnerable though. That's actually kind of it's a mid roll. But I don't know if do I want to use all my... Well, I won't use any more of these. The only thing that I'm using is what? These? It's an okay amulet. We're gonna actually make this one for vulnerable anyways. So let's go mess around with it. So now we're gonna go add... I actually do want to put vulnerable damage on this one, but we need to hit the greater affix on it. And then we'll maybe brick the item. Okay. Oh, you know what? No, because we'll use the tuning prism. Okay, so we have vulnerable on it. So now, I like how it's just chain. It just says, wait, look at this amulet. Look at it. It just literally says chain. That's so crazy. Just chain. Like, they usually have some crazy name, but this is just the chain amulet. Yeah, I've never seen this before, where it just has like some crazy thing. But I don't know. It reminds me of this because this item is bugged as well, and this, I don't think this one necessarily is bugged, but I don't know why it has no name. But This one over here is like chain of whatever, and it's usually tied to whatever aspect that you have. But I'm wondering if I throw in an aspect over here, will it actually change? Is it broken? Why is that not like tagging in? Oh, I think it's called broken, but oh, breakneck is what it's called. Okay, we can just throw this one in. That's fine. Now see how it says Jaguar's Eye of whatever, right? But it was just chain. That's just something I've never seen before. Anyways, now we get to modify this, and then we can get that greater affix. Masterwork crit on the critical strike chance is what I actually want to hit on this one. So we actually probably should have done that before the vulnerable, but it's too late now. Whew, 17, that's a fat amount of crit. Now, I wonder what's the difference in damage, like, at least that it's showing up over here. Because this is what, 1 mil? Oh, it's really not that, wait, what? There's no difference? That can't be right. That cannot be right. What? Maybe it's valuing the crit super high? I don't know. Either way, it's fine, because I need to swap off that amulet, because this amulet's actually bugged, and I cannot transfigure it for I don't know what reason. But I'm just going to do it with the tuning prism. And then hopefully we get like a one that we can use. So the first one we got, shadow damage has a chance to deal increased damage and fear and immobilize. Okay, that's interesting. I need more of these tuning prisms. Fortifies drain rate. Okay, nope. No. I got no more tuning prisms. Come on, give me a good one. No, that's a terrible one. Okay, so let's go get more tuning prisms. Tuning. Do I have more? Nope. Okay. And then also we can open up the big reward. The legendary prism you can put in, it's so trash. The legendary prism, what does it do? You put chaotic instead of focus? Oh yeah, I was gonna just try to remove one of the, I think it's because we had like the utility when we were trying to craft something before and I messed up. So what we're gonna do now is we need the tuning prisms. Yes, these ones over here. How was the legendary prism? This one? Oh, I would never use this one though. Like this one's like garbage. Yes, this is Diablo. The best place to farm scrolls. I'm not sure what you mean by scrolls. Like what kind of scrolls are you talking about? Are you talking about the like recipes? If you're talking about like the recipes for the tempering, just play the game. You'll just get them. Like don't try to like do something special. But on the bosses, on the tormented difficulties, yeah, you can get some stuff from them. All right, so we have a bunch of more rolls. So let's go ahead and get that. Transfigure, throw in the prism. So it doesn't brick. So this one is yeah, that one's trash. So let's keep on rolling it until we get something good. Okay, that's kind of cool that it has that like vampiric curse, so it would help out with applying vulnerability, but I'm gonna make this a speed build anyway, so I'm gonna kill everything in 1 second. Ooh. Damn, that's actually a pretty nice one. But it's marksman skills. We already have the arrow storm build is what I want to actually play. Although this one is actually so good. It's so good. But I have to roll it off. Oh, is that Undying? Ooh, that's a pretty good one for Twisting Blades. That's just a really good one in general. We already have a good arrow storm one, so we're good on this one. Fortified drain rate. Ooh, that's actually pretty nice. When enemies are unstoppable, you gain 72x damage. There's very few things that will give you that multiplier, but I don't know if that works on bosses. Like if that did work on bosses, because I'm pretty sure crowd control duration is actually pretty good. because that means that they're going to be frozen longer, obviously, which means we get to get our damage up. But because I want to make this a really fast build anyways, I would one cycle them. But that is kind of a nice one. I've never seen a multiplier that high on these. Usually these are like 30x damage. But there is a cold one that I'm looking for. Dang, there's another one of those. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these depend on your class. Ooh, that's another perfect storm one. But I already have one of those, so I don't need it again. Let's see. You heal. Breaking stealth heals. Nope. Thorns while channeling. Huh. That's a bad amount. Can I even swap weapons in this build? Do I have anything that gives me overpower in this? Because if I do, then I can run that. But if I don't, then obviously we're going to swap off of it. Oh, I don't think I can run that. Nah, there's like nothing. I guess that one would work, but like that's like very, very specific. There's one that I'm looking for that I know exists that gives us the bonus on cold. It's like cold makes enemies vulnerable and deals more damage. That's the one I'm looking for. But this is chilling and weakening. 4,000. It's a 75. That's actually not too bad, but like that's like going into shadow, and I don't know if there's a good amount. Ooh, okay, here we go. You apply way more chill and deal 20x. So it's a 20x multiplier, but it's only on chilled enemies. The other one that I liked is it applies vulnerability, and let me see, what is it? I think it applies vulnerability, and it gives you. Oh, do you have to add this? Oh, does it not even? It's not even something that shows up. Oh, they don't even show the. Do I have to add this first before it lets me add one of those? Well, these are all the transfigure stuff, but I guess it doesn't show you all of the aspects that you can hit, because maybe that's unknown. Dang, okay. So maybe that doesn't exist. But this one is still like, it's definitely usable. I mean, we just got another 20x increased damage, and we apply more chill to the enemy so they become frozen much easier. While our chill, guys, is really huge. We have 50% more. We get double chill amount. So that's a really big upgrade on our amulet. So now we get to go mess with this build. So we just got a nice little upgrade on our build. And our crit should be near 100% now. 92, that's so close. We're missing it because of our weapon here, to be honest. And that's something I cannot really change. I also think that we can get more damage. This is a 40 multiplier, but I'm pretty sure we can go higher. Damage. Let's see what else we can get. Great Arrow Storm. It's 29x. I don't know. I don't understand this. You have a lucky chance to deal up to 100% damage. We have Frozen Memories. I guess this one's not that bad. And then we could put Shadow Clone back on this, which gives us what, Ferocity? Because we have to cast it basically every 9 seconds anyways, right? Yeah, we have to, because without it, it doesn't even do damage. Because we need to, yeah, we have to have this. I think that this one's not bad. Let's see what else we can throw on this. And I could add the Shadow Clone, but I'm not sure if I want to. And the reason why I'm thinking, like, I don't know if I really want to add the Shadow Clone. Wait, well, this one we have to manually cast anyways, so actually it might not be that bad that we swap this off and then we add Shadow Clone into the build. It's once every 20 seconds, but we do have some extra skill points. What is it? Item count, so we need this to be 19. And then we can slam the rest into that one if we want to. So what we're going to do is... Oh, that's not too bad. It makes them weakened and vulnerable. Well, I guess having Unstoppable is kind of nice. And then... Minimum... What else do we have that grants us Ferocity? So Dash gives us Ferocity. This can give us Ferocity too, I guess. I don't think we really need the... But having it deal more damage isn't bad. I don't really need it. Oh, making it become a marksman skill is kind of interesting, because then we could have marksman as like the next tag. Casting Shadow Clone grants 4 stacks of resolve. I already have infinite resolve. Okay, reducing the cooldown is not bad, like if I don't happen to have it up. Okay, now we can add Shadow Clone to the build, and we'll see how the performance is. So yeah, now that we've yapped forever and we finally fixed... Well, actually, I want to swap. I want to add vulnerability to my Shadow Step. There's one where you can make them vulnerable, yeah. Yeah, okay. So this is only for bosses where we're going to do that, because that's our other source of vulnerability. Okay. And then, you know what I needed? The last thing that we need to do is I need that rune. I don't know the name of it, but it applies the Spiritborn. What is it called? Vortex Cry. It's a blue one. Okay. I probably have it then. Oops. The Cry rune. We really don't have a blue rune? What else can we run here? Let's see. We could probably play... well, we'd have to swap off Igni and run like Seer or something like that. We'd run like Seer Vex or something. Seer Vex would be really... Oh, Vex would be really big in this. I don't have it on this character. Okay, I have to go swap. So I go Vex, or we can run the one that just groups up everything. I think that one is a pretty great one to have. So we could do Vex or Cry, because we have to play Mott. That one is 100% required for the build. You can't wait for PoE 2? Yeah, it's going to be awesome. What's the point of that Fortify Drain aspect? Fortify Drain. So what that means is that, like, you'll get more HP faster. It's the same amount, it's just that it drains faster. So let's go put that one in. Where's it? I gotta have it. Cry. I'm sure that I've got it, unless they deleted it. If you guys didn't know, they actually deleted a lot of runes in the game. That way it could fit. I think that was the worst idea. I was like, oh, we're going to make it so you can fit all of your runes. I was like, oh, thank God, you just gave us more storage space. I'm like, nah, we just deleted the runes. Like, no, that's not what we wanted. Like, I thought it was always so dumb that, like, they created so many runes that you could not fit them in. And then their solution to fit them in was just delete the other runes. They deleted the tech rune too, and I love the tech rune. That was the one that gave you the Barbarian Earthquakes. So I was really disappointed with that one. That was like a big L. Spiritborn Stomp. This one does knock down, which can give us extra damage as well, but it's fine. I just really wanted these two, and then we should be good. What's my league start going to be on Friday? We're going to be playing the new class, man. The new class Chicken Wing. Yeah, well, I actually will drop a video very soon. I'm just actually waiting on like a sponsor to like finish up on like approving an ad, and then we'll be good to go. I'll show you guys what I'm going to be playing. It's basically the same thing we've been always playing up until we get our new Ascendancy. Then things, I'll be honest, no one really knows. Because there could be some really crazy Summoner builds, and I may actually play Summoner for once. Because if you guys didn't know, in Path of Exile 2, they're going to let us charm bosses. Where do you find my build, Jerry? Oh, just on the link in the bio. So if you just go to, like, if you're watching this over on TikTok, I'll link this in the chat as well, but I can't link it in the TikTok chat. So if you're on, like, TikTok, right, just go to my page, which is right here. Like, just go to the home page, and you just click on this Linktree link, and then it's going to send you over here. And then if you want my Path of Exile builds, obviously click on that, and Diablo 4 right here. And then the build that we're playing right now is the Icy Twisting Blades. So I just made this build, and I would say it's okay. I'm still testing some stuff out, but at least this way you guys will have it. There's no video guide on this one yet, but it'll be out as soon as we figure out what's the good way to make it. How did they get all those affixes on the items? So are you talking about transfiguring? You're probably talking about transfiguring, and people are basically cheating. Oh wait, we needed to throw in the other the rune. I forgot to do that. Hold on, let me see how fast we can kill stuff now. Do you like clone and stuff? See, do you guys see how like sometimes like I feel like there are certain things in this game that just feel bugged. Like that enemy just kind of felt like they were bugged. Like he had way too much survivability. Like everything else is just like melting super fast. Even like this elite pack, right? Compared to that elite pack, there's just I think it has to do with shields. If you guys didn't know, if you play damage over time, and I forgot what it is. There's like two things. For some reason, it's bugged against shields. Damage over time is also mega bugged since the launch of this game. And there's one bug that you can actually heal the enemies with your damage over time, and I have no idea what causes it, but it's existed for so long. Also, this Hellbinder has way too much HP too. But it has to do with shields. There's something that doesn't work properly in the game's code with shields. I think it has to do with registering crit properly in some sort of multiplier with the shield. But that's why, like, if you have like the enemies have a barrier, the damage just, I don't know, it just doesn't work. There's certain damage types that just don't work, and I don't know why. This build looks fun. Yeah, it's great. It's the Icy Twisting Blades. We just made it. And this is Pit 100 right now, and it looks like it's doing pretty good. But we still need to level up our glyphs. Our glyphs are still under leveled. The main issue that the build has, though, I'm going to keep it 100. If you don't have weapon or gem strength, the boss sucks. As in, like, it takes forever to kill the bosses. But we have just gotten some upgrades. Like this one. Look at this one. Why is this one so tanky? I think I had like a reprisal or something like that. I'm not sure what that thing does. But it looked like it was a shield, so maybe just the damage reduction or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of glad that we moved back to the Shadow Clone setup. And then with the Shadow Clone setup, I don't know if we need resources. Like, is resources still a problem? Let's go for preparation. If resources are no issue, then I'd rather have Shadow Clone up 24/7, because Shadow Clone is very awesome. Oh, we're still running the Severin. Oh, this... Okay, that one makes sense, though. That one takes a long time to kill because it has elemental resistance. Got it. I'm just going to skip those ones because I don't know what the damage reduction is, but it's like 50+%. Like, they take, like, no damage. Like, he's basically Uber Lilith. Okay, so see how we stagger them? So, when they're staggered, they're going to take fat damage. But, when the stagger isn't up, we're the tickle monster, so no damage. But the first stagger is like 2 seconds, right? The second stagger is gonna be like 15. It takes too long. That's the one issue that this build currently has. But this is kind of normal for like builds that have like heavy into like damage first crowd control. I only have one, but I'm thinking about changing this one. Like, yeah, the number is higher against Frozen, but it's not worth the headache of like, oh, I'm now ZDPS. So I think I would actually change that because it's too much of a DPS loss.
Mainlander?
Even though like numerically it does work. Like this one over here, like applying the more chill. I think the amount of chill that we apply is totally fine. Wait, don't I have that one already? Oh, I have that one already. I don't even know if that works. Does anyone know if that works? Because that's what this aspect is. Because the damage multiplier doesn't even go up, but the amount of chill that it applies does go up. Okay, hold on. I don't think that works. Because if you guys didn't know, you can only have one aspect. If you have a higher rolled aspect, what the game does is it takes your higher roll and it just uses that one. But I don't think that one works. So we gotta keep on rolling this amulet, unfortunately, until we get the cold damage that you apply. Shadow. We want the cold damage. Come on, give me that cold damage. Dang, that one's kind of nice for like a heal. Wait, I'm wondering, does this one even roll on this character? Because it might be a Sorc one. Yes! 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 We got the... Oh my gosh, we have the cold damage increase and applies vulnerability. That's the one I wanted. Now, maybe we can notice a difference in like boss kills now. We're gonna test this out also on this. So we need another one. Okay, that one's not really useful. Let's go to imbue. Because instead of having, let's say, the 80x, well, this is just, okay, it's 90x. We already have that one. So this is like a 120 versus... I mean, the thing that's so nice is that's tripled against the frozen enemies, which makes you hit so hard. I don't know if the imbuement potency is worth it, or if, like, let's say something like Edge Masters is just better. I don't really like Edge Masters. I would prefer to get, like, the fortification, but there's no good fortification. Let me see if there's anything else. Oh, yeah, I don't really understand this one. Imbuement skills have up to. So if it's only when it triggers lucky hit chance, I mean, the lucky hit chance is 48%. I mean, what is this? This is 220? Oh my god, I don't know what that lucky hit chance is. I guess we could just try it and see how it feels. That'd be like one way to try it out, you know? Because numerically that one is the highest, but if it works only on lucky hit chance on a... Because what does the damage do before that? Like, what is it based on? Because if it's basically, okay, I have a 45% chance to deal 224, which is a pretty nice multiplier. At 50%, that's really not that bad. I mean, it's like half of it, right? And I think that that's what it's like kind of registering it as. I think, you know what, I'm like positive that's what it is. And I'd rather have just consistent damage. Because if it was at 50%, then like again, it's just at half. Let's see what else. Knocked down enemies. Well, the cold one though, it's, oh wait, that's 44. It's actually a lot lower. I actually think Edge Masters is probably one of the best ones. I mean, this one I thought is actually pretty good too, but we're not running that one anymore. Oh, that's so easy, conceded. That's like the best one because it's 100% uptime. Oh, perfect. Okay, I didn't even need to think. That's like so easy now. And then also, oh, we have another upgrade, guys. Another upgrade. Since I have the ability to apply vulnerability, we can now run Seer. We have to have, we can run Igni in the other one. But what is this one? Seer and Vex. Alright. Vex. Where's my Vex room? Alright, perfect. So I play Seer Vex. So we'll have... You know what's really good with ranks to all skills, by the way, guys, in this build? Is because you get ranks to cold imbuement and... Wait, is cold imbuement not maxed? But yeah, you get ranks to cold imbuement and you get ranks to your like twisting blades or whatever. So all skills is really, really strong in this build. Plus it makes Dark Shroud stronger, makes our Shadow Clone stronger, which also deals damage. This is like pretty massive for this build. Okay, so the next thing that we add is what is the other one? Igni set. So in Igni and then Mott, we have to play Mott in this build. So what Mott does is it grants us our Dark Shrouds. Alright, let's try it out now. Oof. Okay. There we go. So what do you think is the meta rogue build? So, like, if you're talking about, like, bugs included, there's so many different, like, ones to play. But I'm pretty sure Dance of Knives is the actual best build. That's not, like, a cheater build, you know? Because if we're just counting cheats, then, yeah, obviously that one is lock-in, man. I still want to play. Those guys have a lot of HP. Yet all of these guys have like crazy amounts of HP. But yeah, I think for showcasing this, we just go lower the pit because I don't have the max upgrades yet.
This place.
So like yeah, like I said, I think the one thing that would really make this build so good is gem strength. Once we get 2 of those, I mean that's good in every single build, but that's the one thing that I'm missing in the build still. But yeah, we just get that extra gem strength and then we'll be mowing them down. It'll be like a lawnmower build. Make things so much faster. Also, I feel like some of these blades just don't last as long as others. I don't know if something like deletes them. So I know they don't last forever, but sometimes I swear they just like go away. Is it because they touch like the wall? No, it doesn't look like it. So I know that there's like the guy that has a little like barrier bubble thing. Really cool looking build though. But like the issue with it is it still takes, well, I mean like if you compare anything to Barbarian though, it's like just bad, you know? The best sorcerer build right now, ball lightning, my friend. Right now we're no DPS because we have no imbuement up. So there's one annoying thing with this build is that like when you don't have your cold imbue, you're not going to do damage. I'm not sure if I'm noticing like a huge increase in DPS though. And lethal shrine's not going to do anything. I wonder if it's because we're too far away from our blades. Ah. Dash, I think, makes your blades lose their target if you're too far away. Like, see how we have a bunch of spinning blades right now, right? If I just dash all the way, like... Oh, wait, he has his own, like, twisting blades. That's cool. Alright, let's see what the boss is like right now, though. This is the main issue that this build has, is, like, on the boss... So it's only if you chill the enemies you get the thing to activate. Like, see how he's not frozen? Okay. I guess you could do a weapon swap on this. Okay. So I think where this build is missing damage. I think this is like a 110, 120. I don't think you can go past that. They did make the dagger that helps the single. Oh! Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so stupid. They have a Twisting Blades unique that I'm not even running. Oh my gosh. Guys, we're missing an item. We're missing that Twisting Blade item that lets you like double Twisting Blades. Oh my gosh, I feel so stupid. Oh my gosh, guys. Literally missing our item. Oh my gosh, that's so dumb, dude. Okay, hold on. I don't know what it's called. Maestro from Gregor. Thank you, brother, for reminding me what it's from. Now we get to go for it. Alright, let's go get it. All right, well, let's go. Just go try to get it. Wait, we're on T12, right? Okay, cool. Maestros from Gregor. I wish there was like a convert to greater affix item, like some sort of like thing. Are you sure it's from Gregor? Oh, maybe he's right. The Maestro. This is the thing that we were missing, guys. Twisting Blade impels extra sets of blades that deal additional damage and creating additional blades that return to you. I don't know how good this is. We're going to find out, though. If anyone in the chat has one of these that they want, like gold or whatever for, let me know what you want for it. I want it. But I need to get this at least 900 item power. Ideally with weapon damage as the greater affix, but... There we go. We got cold damage. All right. It's got maximum. Okay, life on kill. This is like okay. Okay, so we got one good one. The rest are they good? Evading leaves caltrops. Alright, sure. This is good. Caltrops does damage. It's kind of a cool idea though. I don't know if anyone needs Pain Gorger gauntlets, but I've got extra. One of them's a perfect one too. Actually, we should try to get Pain Gorgers with a good greater affix. Well, let's see if we can get one. Okay, 1 to core skills. Not quite good. Do I have a bunch of Pain Gorgers? Let me see if I have like good ones already, or do I need to save some? Pain Gorgers. That's a pretty decent one. Yeah, that's a really good one. Let's already have a good Pain Gorgers. This one has crit. Wow, that's pretty nice. It's got willpower though, so it's only for like one class. But there's an extra pair of Pain Gorgers. But yeah, I think we only got one of these, and this is like okay. Ideally, it would have crit or vulnerable, but it's usable, and so I'm not gonna be too picky with it. Even though the damage is like a lot lower on that, it's fine. I'm not gonna be too picky. So we're gonna hit the what are we gonna get? Crit, and we can get vulnerable on this. Actually, it'd probably be better. Let's check out our multipliers. Vulnerable is, yeah, our crit is still way too high.
I'll be here, swinging away. So
let's go get vulnerable. Wait, do I want to hit masterwork? Yes, I want to masterwork. Gosh, all the multipliers. Life on kill is such a bad stat. Hold on. Yeah, I think we can. Let's see if we can at least try to roll at least one better one. But I don't think you can create into a 900, so like these are just garbage anyways. So we need a greater, it doesn't have to be a greater affix, but at least one that has some better stats. Oh, what's that? There's amalgamation. Oh, we got one. Hold on. Damage over time multiplier. That would be so good with Twisting Blades. Okay, so that's actually really good. Unfortunately, it doesn't work for our build. But it also has weapon damage. Ah, it has life on kill. Why did we get trolled again? Alright, amalgamation. Let's go. Let's finish these off. I only have a couple more of these, so we're just going to eat all of them up. So I saw one. Alright. Do we get... It's a 900, though. No 900. Okay, so this... Let's see. Ooh, we got Pain Gorgers with crit. Dex. Okay, that's a pretty good one. 115. I mean, they don't really roll that bad. If anyone wants another Pain Gorgers, there's another one. But, yes. I think we're going to have to stick with the one that we currently have. So let's go socket it, and we'll go max it out. So yeah, we're gonna masterwork, hit it on the weapon damage.
You know where to find me.
Did it hit weapon damage? No, it got cold, which is funny because it actually works for our build. But yeah, weapon damage is the most important thing in almost every single build. And then we go ahead and throw in a blue gem, so a little bonus to cold damage. Oh, did that have life on hit? It's okay. We have barrier in this build. I think we'll survive. And then we're going to, wish you can enchant, transfigure, do all that stuff. So, temper, offensive, we want vulnerable damage. Right, vulnerable. Yeah, vulnerable's the lowest right now. So I think it's like 50 or something like that. I think we're burning through a lot of mats. We were at like 7,000 earlier. We'll test this out, see if this is good. Maybe this is gonna make Twisting Blades go crazy, guys. I mean, it says it applies. Okay, so it only does 28 extra damage, which sounds terrible, but it says it plays an extra set of blades. So is that like 2 extra blades? I don't know. I don't know how that like. I don't know how it works at all. There we go. We got the vulnerable, and then now we transfigure, and please don't brick. Don't brick. Gem strength, gem strength. We get gem strength. That's gonna be the nuts. It's 24 to 30. I don't really care. How many rerolls do I have? I have 40. Yeah, it's fine. I don't really care about it. If it was 24, I'd roll it once. But these are like actually really rare in this item. I don't even know if it's gonna be good. So let's go ahead and throw that in. And yeah. Oh, 121 all stats. That's actually really good. Very, very viable. I can drop Maestro for... Oh, well, thank you so much, Leeway. I already got one. I mean, if yours is better than that one, right, and you don't want it. But is it actually good? Am I doing Dance of Blades? I haven't tried that one out, Taylor. Right now we're doing Twisting Blades. Cold Twisting Blades is what we're playing right now. Oh, whoa, 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 hold on. Okay, this is huge DPS difference. Can you guys tell? Because I can tell you 1,000% it's like busted. This is a big difference in DPS. But I also noticed our mana was like, it just like deleted our mana like instantly. Okay, I also felt like he was doing 0 damage there for a second. I don't know what happened. It's like a walking tornado. It's kind of cool. But sometimes I swear these blades just disappear. Okay, this is cooking up pretty cool. I like it. But we're gonna have to test it out on the boss. I think that the DPS is really good. I don't know exactly like how it changes it, but I can notice a pretty big difference in the DPS. I think I need to get the glyphs up. I just need gem strength. Once I get gem strength, I feel like this build will be really good. But oh my gosh, like look, some of those moments, right? You see it where it's just like you have like an army of blades that just like deletes something and once you get to the next pack. And it's so satisfying. But I really do feel like that there's some sort of glitch though where these blades disappear earlier with the maybe colliding with terrain. Like if I'm behind like behind something. Okay, let's see. This is where we get to see if the build is good or if it's like bad. It really comes down to like the boss. Oh, it's really good against bosses now. But like I notice it hitting way more times. I wonder if there's something that can ramp up really good with like every time you hit and it doesn't have a cap, but I don't know. Oh, if someone still needs the rogue stuff, the rogue charms, I have more for you. I don't remember what set you were trying to build. Well, pit levels is 100, brother. So like Torment 12. Yo, Eisen, thank you so much for the heart gift. And Fox, thank you so much for the heart gift as well. I appreciate that, my friends. But yeah, I think this build's pretty good, and we finished our thing, our war plans. Maybe we'll get some better stuff, because we're still missing some aspects like perfect rolls. So I still think that there's a huge room for improvement.
What is a Vetris, isn't it?
And obviously this needs to have weapon damage greater affix. Like, it's really, really important. So that's like a pretty big upgrade. And then also gem strength is pretty big. This is a really, really fun build. So we can just do 90. Let's try 90. And let's see kind of the performance on a 90 over here. Might go start Rogue today. I mean, Rogue's pretty fun, but I'll be honest, Ball Lightning is just way better. Just does way more damage. And also, the one thing with Ball Lightning that's a benefit compared to like this build is this build takes us, like, you can't attack nothing and have it work. Like, you need a target to exist in order for you to get your Twisting Blade out, right? With Ball Lightning, you can just summon the ball, right? At the end of the day, this is basically Ball Lightning, but you have to have a target. But it feels way faster because the Rogue, well, you can go way faster. Because the balls with the Ball Lightning stick with you. Whereas this one, they go out, and then they come back, and then they follow you. And then, like, there's areas where, like, you lose your blades, right? And then it feels bad. But this is a pit 90. Yeah, this is the build. Okay, that one unique made a night and day difference, though. That was the missing puzzle piece. So I was wondering why the Twisting Blades felt like wasn't really that great. But I want to try Poison. But with Poison, guys, we have to make a whole new build because we have to remove all of the critical strike chance, all of the critical strike multiplier, because your damage over time won't really work with it. But I want to play Poison next. Poison 100% is coming next. Yeah, if it's just like a little bit over a minute for the runs. Really good stuff though. Oh, wait, this is an ancestral one though. Let's drop this one. So one of these. It wasn't really that great though. You can't shift to use Twisting Blades without a target? No, because it has to impale and then return to you to spin. Yeah, unlucky. New season of Path of Exiles tomorrow? No, brother, not yet, not yet. Oh, we actually have another like damage multiplier that we're missing. We're actually missing a lot of stuff for this build that can improve it by like 10 pit tiers real easy. So I'd say like 120 is probably what you're looking at with like a maxed out build, which is, it's okay. It's definitely like I'd say like a B+ sort of build, but in terms of survivability, it's actually really strong. Like the survivability on this build is excellent. Like, Twisting Blade has always been a really sweet rogue build. I really love like this class in general. Like, it feels super fast. Like, there's some moments in this where it genuinely feels incredibly fast. Because I'm pretty sure these spin faster than Ball Lightning, right? Sometimes, okay, I swear some of these blades will go through the walls and like they don't, you see, like those go through the walls perfectly fine, but sometimes it's like, nah, you know, these are gonna disappear. I don't know what causes that. If I could figure that out, I would love this build so much more, because I genuinely feel like this build feels faster than Ball Lightning. I'm still making that other build. I'm gonna make that the Arrow Storm build. So the next build, that's the next build I want to work on. Dang, it's already 8:30 a.m. That's crazy. You hope I find an OP Twisting Blades build? This and Poison are probably the good ones. I don't see Shadow being usable at all. Shadow is usually used for clear speed, but like since they spin around, you already have very good clear speed anyway, so, you know, no point. How can you get 100% crit multi on your rings? I don't think rings roll with 100% crit multi. You can get it in your amulet. It rolls to like 100. I think rings are like 50% is like max. You turn on advanced tooltip configuration, but you would need to get greater affix and like masterwork crit to get some of those like really high numbers.
Curse this place. I'm being followed.
I actually really like this build, but again, you need a lot to make it really good. I don't know if I want to spend that much more time on it, because I want to try out the Arrow Storm. I'm really excited to try that one out. And then we'll probably do Poison Twisting Blades. We might actually do Barb, because I kind of like mixing up making videos for like certain classes. Because there's actually a pretty crazy double swing thing. It hits like so many times. But look at that! Like, this build's crazy! Look how fast some of these things are. Like, some of these moments in this build, like, I genuinely feel like it's way faster than even Barbarian. But I'm probably wrong, because I think there's nothing that beats Barbarian. Because Barbarian could just, like, you know, it's a lawnmower, it just walks by. But, like, once you get started, right, I would say this is probably faster than Barbarian if we had those blades spin around us the whole time, and I'm just dashing. I think that this is actually faster than Barb. Because if you guys didn't know, teleport on Sorc, it's like actually pretty slow. Because the distance that you get is like super omega nerfed. Will I be playing PoE? Yes, Rodolfo. We'll drop lots of videos on PoE. Yeah, we'll do like we'll walk through the whole campaign with the brand new Ascendancy. The Spirit Walker is what we're gonna play, and then after Spirit Walker, I don't think I'm gonna play more than one class. That's like the only class. I mean, that class can literally have a boss. Like you can have a boss as a pet. Like there's nothing cooler than that.
Followed.
We missed out on our thing. You are cold in view. I'm trying to pit 100 again, like right after this, and see how smooth it is. boss set. There it is. Yeah, that was a really fast boss kill, actually. Was it 16? Okay. Oh, we can upgrade Ranger too. Actually, we're missing out on like 10% X damage. So what we would swap out, actually, for one of the glyphs, which we can level up, is the one that gives us like non-fizz damage, and then I think that this build would be like way better. Because we're only missing out on just a little bit more damage to smoothly do Torment 12. Well, actually, this is like really smooth one. But the elites do take a little bit of time. You can definitely tell that like they don't vaporize. I want them to like absolutely just get deleted out of the game, you know?
Curse this place. I'm being followed.
The blender, man. It's so nice to see. I wish there wasn't also a delay. I don't know if any of you guys see like how this build works, but until the blades start spinning around you, you feel like you don't really do that much damage. I love how it looks, though. It actually looks very visually like pleasing. It's actually one of the more fun builds that I think I've played this season. Like, even though Whirlwind bar is like objectively just the best, I don't really have that much fun playing it. I love how it looks, though, man. It's really cool. We're also still missing one unique, and that would basically just give us extra energy regen, which would then give us extra resources, which means we could throw the Crown Illusion and squeeze out like 30x more damage, and then also there's one more glyph that we could level up. But I feel like on Torment, let's try 99. I wonder if that's like a big jump. Is there a guide? Yeah, so this is the Icy Twisting Blades. I don't have like a video guide of this build yet, but the planner's up on Mobalytics. But I like it. Very fun build. It looks very cool too. But the one issue is that like sometimes like the blades, I think that's just like it bugs out and just like disappears. Because like when you have the blade spinning around you, it feels really good. And you just like walk and you just cast more blades. But then sometimes, and I still don't know what it is, because they definitely can still go through walls. Like the blades will definitely go through walls. But sometimes, I don't know what happens. I think it has to do something with the dash, though. But, like, if you don't dash, then you lose out on all the speed. So I think maybe what happens is after you dash too far away from where the blade started, it just like is like nah, and they just fly away. It's like too fast. I love how everything's frozen too, so like you don't really get attacked at all. This is kind of like really easy mode. What class is this? The Rogue, brother? Twisting Blades Rogue. What class can you do? 150. If your goal is to only do 150, brother, it's 100% the Sorc. I think this is actually one of the most fun builds I've played this season. Even though it's like not like technically like it's not ball lightning levels of good, it's just so much fun to play. It's like just a blender, man. It's so satisfying. It's probably the most satisfying build so far. Okay. We need to hop off. Dude, it's almost 9 a.m. Shoot. Okay, we need to go. Oh wait, hold on. What was that thing we're upgrading? I forgot. It's like your non... Oh, it's energy regen. What's the other one? Physical damage, no. Versatility. I'm pretty sure, by the way, versatility, guys, works with this. It should. It used to. With Poison Twisting Blades, it worked. But this is a pretty big multiplier because we can swap this out with our current one, which is what, Turf? So instead of getting 15% reduction, we had 25x damage. That will probably put us at enough. But yeah, we'll do that tomorrow and then I'll upload it. No, this is, yeah, this is Twisting Blades. Dance of Knives is the one where you hold it down and then it shoots out the knives. This one, we put in our daggers and then we run away and basically the daggers will come flying back to us and then they spin around. So its playstyle is actually very similar to Flurry. You kind of just hold down the button. You don't have to attack. Like you can play it basically like a Whirlwind Barb, but there is one delay with it. But it has a very, very fast, responsive feel to it, which I actually really like. Good luck on legal. Yes, well, thank you, man. I'm not gonna go for any like rank 1 pushes for PoE because I'll be honest, I can play PoE, but I don't think I'm at that level. With Diablo, I can hit rank 1 like no problem at the start of a new season. Collection of mysteries, but like this season in Diablo, it got kind of scuffed. I wasn't really too into pushing for rank 1 because I wanted to sit there and like I wanted to watch the campaign. Which obviously, if you want to push for rank 1, you can't be watching the cutscenes or anything like that. But looks like we're going to do Helltide, that one. No Infernal Hordes. Okay. But anyways, thank you so much, guys, for stopping by. I appreciate it. If any of you guys want the build, it'll be up like in like probably like a day. Actually, like, yeah, probably less than a day, actually. I'll probably work on it later. Because the only thing I need, if I just get Gem Strength in here, the build's finished. Like, it's really good. That's the only one thing that I'd say that's holding this build back. Oh, actually, we actually have a pretty bad item. So this is missing vulnerable. Well, actually, you can't get vulnerable multiplier. You can get crit. Oh, you know what? It's missing on fat crit. Yeah, you can get a big amount of crit multi. It's like, what, 25? And if you masterwork, I don't know, maybe like 30. So we're missing out on like 30x multiplicative crit damage. Because cold damage is a pretty bad stat. We're missing greater affix weapon damage. I have 0. Actually, this is missing out on a temper because it was for another class. But actually, this doesn't even have any GAs, right? Other than crit strike chance. I don't, or is this the 7? Well, I think it's because it doesn't even show up that it doesn't count that. I think that the all skills, is that all skills the crit? Maybe we can make it El Druin right now. Actually, hold on. It'd be 7. Oh, really? It just goes, what the heck? That's so weird. That's a bug. If you guys didn't know, whoa. This should not work like this way. If you crit it, it only goes up what? The GA on all skills. So that's so weird that it does that. Huh. Alright, so if you guys didn't know, Eldruin, you have to masterwork hit on that all skills. You don't even need the GA on it. It just goes up 4 ranks for some reason. That's a bug. 100% a bug. Yeah, the all skills is so good in this build because it gives you, like, you use so many skills that would benefit off of it. Yeah, you definitely would want this. And then for the temper, maybe critical strike chance, because our critical strike chance is what? It's pretty close to 100. Yeah, it's 92. So we can get an additional 5, which would be 97. But right now it has attack speed as the transfig. Let me see if I have another one. I can craft this real quick and then it'll be like good the final. Alright, let me just go with Mythics and it'll make it easier. Do I have one? I do. Oh, it's already unmodifiable. Oh, it has the wrong crit. What does this one have? This one, oh, we have an attack speed one. Do I have another one of these to craft on? What the heck is this one? Wait, this one, it removed? Did it remove my masterwork? Oh no, it has 10% crit, so that's the masterwork on that one. Oh, you know what we had that's kind of fat right here? Is I have gem strength. Ooh, let's do it, guys. Hold on, I'm gonna craft on this one. It'll be our final thing before I hop off for tonight. I don't know, does anyone want like these rogue things? I don't know if anyone wants these. Oh, I actually wanted this, but it doesn't have the stat that I'm looking for. If anyone wants some like free rogue gear before I hop off, just join up, collect whatever you want. There's just a bunch of stuff that I just kind of throw on the ground that was like kind of usable. But if you want to, add me right now and then join up. The lobby will be open. Can I carry you through Pit 100 tomorrow? Yeah, no problem, King Diablo. I'm gonna hop off tonight though. No, Michael, I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh in a long time. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh COD. Marvel Rivals, Overwatch. Actually, I haven't really been playing Overwatch, but pretty much just Diablo, Marvel Rivals. And then Path of Exile later this week. But yeah, let's go craft on this, guys. Alright, so... oh, we don't even have the... ooh, we don't even have the... oh, that one thing that kind of sucks with this is we may not want to put crit on it. Even though crit is really good, the problem is that crit on Rogue actually makes the item lock to that class, basically. Because Barb and Rogue actually have 50% reduction on the crit stat, so we lose out on massive amount of crit, which really is pretty bad. The other option is, what else can we throw on this? Because I'm trying to debate if I would want this on my Rogue. Because it does have gem strength. That's actually a really, really big stat. But the other thing that we can put on is what? What else can we put on that's good here? Chance to deal damage. I mean, the attack speed, regardless of what we put on, it's going to be nerfed, right? Except for like the damage ones. I think that these you get full damage. But the amount of crit that you get is 5%. So it's better just to get like GA crit on like you've got multiple spots though, in order for it to be good. It's still possible though, because we can still max out on crit with this by just hitting concealment. So I think what we're gonna get is vulnerable damage, so I can use it with everything, because then I can use it in dot builds as well. So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I'll just make it so it can use it on any class. All right. So let's go ahead and see if we can craft something super godly on it, and then we're gonna transfig it, guys, and maybe brick this item. All right. So let's go ahead and see, guys, can we craft a really godly Doombringer, which gives us fat amount of HP, but I already prepped this one for the video. So what we have on it that's already really good is that gem strength. And what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to get even higher amounts of gem strength on it by getting the masterwork crit on it before we actually temper it. It actually can still be modified, so we're going to transfig on top of a transfig. So this is going to be potentially really big, but it could also brick the item and it's done. Anyways, the first step that we're going to be doing is we're going to masterwork this thing all the way up. And then we want that masterwork to hit on gem strength, because that's one of the most OP stats right now in the game. Even though this is like a defensive item. Hey, there we go, 140%. That's crazy. This is why, again, the leaderboards, you need this thing to compete. Now, this is usually a defensive item, but it does have all stats, and, well, we get basically neutral stats on it. If we hit, let's say, something really good as another transfig, maybe it can be actually viable. But it basically gives us crazy amounts of damage reduction, but also can have like a chance for lucky for shadow damage. It also gives you additional DR, so it's really good for that. Anyways, now what we're gonna do is I may want to run this in some like weird builds. So instead of throwing on crit, which is normally what you put on, I actually want to throw on specifically vulnerable so I can use it in other dot builds. But let's go ahead and get that to be the other greater affix in here. So we want that vulnerable damage to be maxed out, and then we're going to do the final step, which is to transfig again. And if we hit a good transfig, or just something that we're able to keep on transfigging it, we're going to do it again. So again, this is a pretty awesome sword now for, again, crazy defenses. Again, you get so much HP. Like right now we have, what, 35k? We slap this thing on. And, wait, what did our HP go to? Wait, well, that's not right. Okay, hold on. We go from 30k to 34k. But we also get DR on it. Oh, the numbers actually look really low. Anyways, let's go ahead and throw it inside of the cube, and then we're going to transfig on the item. Remember, we don't even have an aspect on it, but again, the gem strength can go pretty hard in terms of value. So we're going to go ahead and hopefully get more gem strength on it, but hopefully it won't brick. Unmodifiable. What did we get, man? What did we get? Oh, we got another GA on life on hit. Oh, that's not what I consider good. So we kind of bricked it in a sense, but I mean, he still has gem strength. Unlucky. Anyways, GG's guys, it was fun. Hello, Zephyr. How you doing? Is there a way to reroll affixes on uniques? So you can, yeah, you can. You can reroll the power. So it's called unique power reroll. Just go inside of the cube. It's located in Temis right here. Yeah. What's good on the sword? Gem strength. That's the only good stat. It's kind of bricked now though. If we got maybe like quality and then it increased the gem strength even further, maybe it could be good. Yeah, Doombringer definitely needs a buff because the HP got nerfed, actually. It used to be like 50% HP. Wow, they really nerfed this thing. But like with gem strength, right, like it gives us 140%. That multiplier of, I don't know what you get to. What's the number that you get to on a weapon? Like if we put in, I mean, they're all the same. So it's 32. So that's like almost an aspect, right? Like if we do, if it's 100, if we do a calculator, what is the percent? What was it? 140, right? So what was it? Forgot the number already. It's 32. So if we do 32 times, what was it? 32. I forgot, what is it? 140? Where'd my calc go? Okay. So it's 44. That's like almost an aspect. Most aspects, well, this one's like a 30, but like some of the aspects now are like 40. But if you get this on a two-hander, we actually got a lower roll. We also got the masterwork on it, but you can get like 300%. So if you get like 300% gem strength, right, on like a two-hander, then each one, it becomes basically like another aspect. Because if we did, what is it? 30, was it 32? Dang, I keep on forgetting the number. It's 32, right? That's the highest. Okay, so we get 32 times like, I think it's like 360, right? Damn. Oh, wait, then you'd have to subtract because you already would get the 32, right? So you then do this minus. Yeah, you do minus 32. I think that's how it calculates it. So you're basically getting like 80%, like 80x damage. 80x damage is over an aspect. So again, the gem strength equals basically 2 extra aspects on your character. It's over actually. So what you're getting is, if you get a good roll and you get the masterwork obviously on it, you're getting like 160x damage, which on average, every aspect that's like average, it's like 60. So it's basically 2.6 extra aspects. That's a pretty big amount, man. Does Doombringer have an internal cooldown? You tried pure Doombringer build, but his damage was too low. Well, you need to run something that can increase the damage on it. I mean, it's lucky a chance isn't bad. It's like a 40% chance to deal, you know, that damage. I don't know if there's a internal cooldown on it, to be honest. I'm I'm trying to think of what, like, the biggest lucky hit chance build, if you want to know, in the entire game is basically Rogue with Heartseeker. The reason why is it, like, hits multiple times. I actually haven't seen the new ones. It fires an additional arrow, and that's pretty good. It can pierce an additional time. Wait, that's actually really good. Because I think... I mean, this is basically giving you so much. Like, one shot, right? If it pierces 2 times, you're multiplying it times multiple times per pierce. That could be pretty good. Weakened. Oh, you can get 2. Wow, up to 1 additional time. So you have 1 pierce on its own, then you get the second, and then you get the third. So that hits 4 times. So this is like objectively just the most busted thing ever for lucky hit chance. Wait, it has 8-second cooldown, fires 2 arrows. If at least 2 arrows hit the same enemy, their surrounding enemies will be pulled in. That's kind of interesting. 8-second cooldown equals, though, like, how can you overcome it? You could maybe try Orphan Maker. That'd be actually pretty interesting. Or not Orphan Maker. What is that thing? I don't know if Orphan Maker and El Druin work, but maybe you could try something crazy with this. That's actually really good. 5% crit is really low, but I don't know, maybe the energy one could work. Then you can run like Crown of Lucian, and then what is that other thing that is it Shard of Varethel, right? Does that make it cost your basic skills? Yes, so you could run that as well, and then maybe you can get some cool combos. But anyways, yeah, GG's guys, it was fun. If you're new here on TikTok, it is the pink plus in the middle right if you guys want to catch me again. You reach 100% chance to trigger, but there was an internal cooldown. So like no matter what, you have a cooldown on this. It doesn't. Yeah, sometimes unfortunately Diablo, they don't tell you what the cooldowns is. Like I remember there was like that Scoundrel's Leather that had an internal cooldown. They never told you anything about it. But GG's TikTok was fun. Thanks for stopping by. But if you're watching this over on Twitch and you guys want to catch me again, it is the pink, or it's the purple heart in the bottom right. If you guys want to catch me again over on Twitch. But if you're watching this on YouTube, if you hit subscribe, you'll see it. But my YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch are all the same. And yeah, we'll drop the build guide probably like later today for this build. But yeah, really fun build. But if you guys want to stick around for more games, let me go ahead and see if I have another gamer on Diablo that I can pass on the host to. If you guys want to stick around for some more Diablo. Oh, I do have an awesome Diablo gamer. So if you guys want to stick around for some more Diablo, feel free to go ahead and do so. If not, good night, and thank you so much again for stopping by. We'll be back tomorrow with maybe some Marvel Rivals too, but then also Path of Exile later this week. But again, have a good day or night. GG.